actualmente tiene botones para inputear, o sea, tenemos atajos para ciertas cosas. Si se fijan acá, estos son, digamos, los importantes. Estos son los importantes, los que ustedes tienen que setear. En este caso, bueno, yo aquí se ve, aquí yo estoy usando un leverless, lo cual hace bastante conveniente tener estos atajos. Y si se fijan, estos son los que tienen que inputear. El Red Blow, que si vienen de Street Fighter 6, esto vendría siendo como el Dry Impact. Tenemos el Red Guard, que es este escudo, déjenme mostrarles, que es este escudo que está acá para alejar al oponente. Tenemos el ataque evasivo, que en muchos casos el ataque evasivo vendría siendo como nuestro antiaéreo. O sea, si yo pongo a Terry a saltar, ahí tenemos un antiaéreo asegurado a un solo botón. Y bueno, en el caso de Villeneuve, ella se tiene que agachar y hacer el golpe. Y por supuesto la finta, muchachos. Este es el más, para mí este es el más importante de estas cuatro cosas que ustedes tienen que inputear. La finta. ¿Por qué? Porque hay muchos personajes en este juego. Muchos personajes en este juego que su presión se basa mucho en la finta. Ya, vamos a ver el ejemplo de Villeneuve. Si yo hago solamente esto, quedo menos 5, pero si yo hago la finta, quedo más 3. Entonces esto es algo que vamos a estar haciendo mucho. Va a haber mucha finta. Mucha finta. Vamos a estar haciendo mucho esto. Sobre todo también para pegar combos. Ahí está, un lindo combo de Villeneuve. Y es usando la finta. Tenemos que usar la finta. Muy importante esto. Uf, cuánto daño. Ese es el esto es de los cuatro, para mí este es el más importante. Por supuesto, ustedes pueden escoger el Red Blow, pueden no inputearlo, pueden ponerle otra cosa. Igualmente el Red Guard, pero me parece que estos dos, el ataque evasivo y la finta, son bastante importantes en este juego. Sobre todo el ataque evasivo, que nos va a servir para los antiaéreos. Y aparte, nos va a ayudar a evadir esta clase de situaciones. Esta counter hit, quedamos más 1, podemos seguir presionando. Entonces es importante que lo que son los Red Blow los podemos también evadir con el ataque evasivo. Entonces ese sería el primer tip que les doy. Vamos a partir por ahí. Nos vamos con el tip número 2. Este es bastante importante también. Esto vendría siendo los antiaéreos. Ya vimos que el ataque evasivo lo podemos mapear, ya que en el caso de Janet sería este. Janet no es un personaje que tenga DP, ya, así que vamos a hacer varios ejemplos con otro personaje que quiero mostrar qué personaje he estado jugando. Cristiano. Este personaje tiene su DP con invincibilidad y tiene su dodge attack, ¿no? Que sirve como antiaéreo, y ese es el tip que vamos a estar tocando en este momento. Muy importante en Garou y en general en los juegos de SNK, se salta mucho. Se salta mucho. Mucho salto, mucho esto. Ya, mucho esto. Mucho estar saltando todo el tiempo como conejo. Y es porque el juego, uno de sus fuertes es que hay varios tipos de salto, ¿no? Varias formas de saltar. ¿Ya? Entonces se ve mucho eso, de que hay que estar saltando todo el tiempo, como que para buscar... no sé, hacer la entrada, ese tipo de cosas. Y por eso es importante que nosotros nos familiaricemos con el antiaéreo de nuestro personaje. Entonces ponemos a Terry a saltar, ¿ya? Y practicamos nuestro antiaéreo. Fíjense si ponemos... Con nuestro ataque evasivo podemos también cancelar, hacer antiaéreo también. O sea, podemos combinar el ataque evasivo con DP. Esto es en el caso de Ronaldo. Se puede hacer esto. Y es muy importante esto, muchachos. Practiquen sus antiaéreos. En este juego se va a estar saltando mucho. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Y un tip extra, rapidito. Si estás teniendo problemas para que te salgan los hops, ¿ya? Estos bunny hops. Solamente tienes que dejar el botón de Revguard pegado y hacer el salto. Y fíjate que sale automático. ¿Ya? Sale automático. Así que ojito con ese tip. Bueno, vamos con el tip número 3, que vendría siendo las opciones que tenemos de Wake Up en el piso. Y no vendrían siendo los DP. Van a ser los roll, muchachos. Los roll son poder levantarse rodando en el piso. Y en este juego hay 4 tipos de roll. Tenemos el corto, hacia atrás. Y podemos hacerlo hacia adelante también. Y tenemos el pesado, que cubre más distancia. Y hacia atrás también. Entonces, vamos a repetir. Con los lights, con puño light, al momento de caer, podemos hacer adelante, atrás y pararnos corto. O sea, rodar, hacer una rueda canela corta hacia adelante o hacia atrás. Y con el puño fuerte lo podemos hacer más largo. Esto es importante porque al momento de que nos estén pegando, que nos tiren al piso, nosotros podemos rodar y poner al oponente a adivinar en dónde es que qué vamos a hacer, cómo nos vamos a parar, ¿ya? Y así podremos, digamos, confundirlo al momento de que esté haciendo su juego. Ahora, y esto viene junto a este tip, nosotros podemos evitar que el oponente se pare rodando si usamos un EX. Por ejemplo, si yo hago, vamos a poner aquí a reincorporación, vamos a poner aleatorio, ya, vamos a poner a Terry que se pare aleatorio. Si yo hago un DP acá, ya él se va a parar rodando. Pero yo quiero evitar que pase eso, yo quiero seguir presionando. Bueno, muy fácil, usted lo que tiene que hacer es un DP. Es un DP EX. Y fíjate que él ahí no se va a poder parar rodando. Entonces, importantísimo, muchachos. Si ustedes quieren continuar su presión, quieren continuar ahí pegados haciendo su juego de presión, terminen los combos con un DP EX. Si tienen las barras, las pueden gastar. Y tienen claro qué es lo que van a hacer con el tema de presionar y todo. Yo les recomendaría que siempre terminen digamos, sus string con un DP. En el caso de Cristiano, él puede hacer esto y bueno, buscar el agarre, hacer todo el circo que puede hacer él con el tema de la pelota y todo. Entonces, si ustedes quieren evitar que el jugador empiece a rodar en el piso, usen los DPIX para antiaéreo. Ya, lo pueden usar como antiaéreo o para finalizar los combos. Bueno, vamos con el tip número 4. Esto tiene también que ver con los DP y con los saltos. Como les había dicho anteriormente, en este juego se salta mucho. Y por eso nosotros tenemos que estar atentos de si nuestro oponente tiene buenos antiaéreos, porque de nada va a servir que todo el tiempo estemos haciendo esto, nos estén pegando. O sea, si nuestro oponente tiene buenos antiaéreos, nos va a estar pegando todo el tiempo. Pero hay una forma en la que nosotros podemos evitar esto y poder seguir saltando. Vamos a hacer la prueba. Ahí está. ¿Qué es lo que acabo de hacer? Bueno, acabo de hacer un Just Defense en el aire. Sí, se pueden hacer, se pueden hacer Just Defense en el aire, y esto es súper importante para nosotros que, bueno, vamos a estar haciendo nuestro juego, y si el oponente tiene buenos antiaéreos, nosotros podemos buscar poder hacer nuestro combo, ya, porque el oponente quiso hacer porque quiso hacer antiaéreo. Ahí estaba una demostración de lo que se puede hacer. Ahora, esto parece que es muy roto, ¿no? De ese, coño, pero ¿por qué me van a castigar si yo estoy haciendo el antiaéreo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Epa, saludos, saludos, gente, saludos. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Estamos ya por aquí activos. Vamos a ver la Evo. Antes que nada, a la gente que, bueno, que está llegando ahí al stream, saludos, Tiburón. Muy chévere haberte visto ayer. Para la gente que está llegando en estos momentos, bueno, decidí prender, perdón, por el tema de la Evo, pero también es que a nosotros como comunidad venezolana de Fighting Games se nos está presentando la situación en la que varios miembros de distintas comunidades de Smash, de Anime Fighter, han sido afectados por los terremotos. Entonces, en estos momentos, mientras yo estoy aquí hablando, los chicos están preparando un documento de GoFundMe en donde vamos a empezar a recaudar fondos para ayudarlos, porque hay jugadores que perdieron su hogar, jugadores que todavía no sabemos nada de ellos, y lamentablemente uno falleció. Entonces vamos a ponernos aquí a sí, re complicado, bastante. Entonces, bueno, yo aquí estoy esperando a que me pasen el enlace porque vamos a hacer primero una publicación de X. Vamos a hacer una publicación de X para ver si de casualidad en la Evo hacen un pequeño paréntesis también, hablando sobre este tema, porque de verdad que fue bastante brutal lo que pasó. Entonces, a ver, vamos a ir viendo cuáles son las distintas cositas que podemos ver. Estamos en Evo 2. To XKO. Tekken. ¿Por qué hay 2XKO también acá? Round 1 pulls. ¿Y por qué aquí? Ah, duo up. Ah, no, pero esta es otra vaina entonces. Ya. Debe ser algún torneito. Ya vamos a ver Guilty Gear. Mientras tanto. Hasta que empiece Street. Oh, y tampoco. Ah, no, be right back.
Ladies and lurkers, boys and boomers, children of all ages, we have got some more Guilty Gear Strive here for you at EVO 2026. It is us. We're back, Proxy. Me and you taking the guys through this pool.
Yeah, absolutely excited. Even more of our round one actions. We're getting deeper and deeper. Didn't catch much of the last block, but I can tell you in the earlier stage, it was a lot of Kai, a lot of the Keyscape family, and honestly and truly exciting matches top to bottom. So I'm expecting even more of the same as we get even farther into Guilty Gear Strive. Like I said, I think we're cutting down to either top 24 or top 48 today with all the people playing it out for that final spot in the arena tomorrow. So, yeah, still a lot of Guilty Gear to be played, as it is a 1.5-day event at this point.
Yeah. Maybe for the players it's a little bit stressful, but I guess it'll be a bit easier because you get to, like, you know, get through the games as soon as possible, and then you get the rest of the weekend to enjoy yourself. But I mean,
Sí,
the
sí.
stress is still there. I think it's better because you know, you keep your fingers warm and stuff, like playing matches back to back to back to back. Oh, who we got in the crowds? Oh, focus, enhance.
Yeah, a zoom.
I don't know what is on that phone, but he's making it look hype.
He's excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
2 players looking excited. That look is great. Oh, he's looking at the stage manager. Player 1 was looking. I thought he was looking at the. He had a real Jim from the Office moment. He was looking at the.
Bueno, empezó la Evo. Bueno, ya tiene rato que empezó.
Tiny full break. It was giving me Zayn vibes.
Hasta ahorita que ha pasado así de. ¿Qué ha pasado así de.
It's hard to do.
De bueno.
But looks like we're good and ready to go. It is going to be Elfelt versus Soul Bad Guy. Our first instance of that Soul Bad Guy showing up here. And Elfelt, like we were talking about, Valentine, was definitely one of the crowd favorites for sure.
No tienes permiso.
Put up some numbers, though, in our first match here this next round of Bulls.
I actually don't think I've been to an event and not seen an Elf cosplayer. I think that's like mandatory.
At some point, somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
¿Cómo que no tengo permiso?
Back to Old Faithful though. Senor Frederick frame trapping his way to a quick win here.
I forget his name is Frederick.
He is Frederick.
I always forget.
Sorry, Sol, for dropping your government, but you know. Oh my goodness.
Jesus, the 2D comes through easily with the revolver afterwards as well. Burst.
¿Será porque no llené el formulario?
Going in the soul bag of tricks too. The fade away bringer is actually kind of evil. I really like what we're seeing. As well as a tyrant rave to send us down to just the most pixel of pixels.
Oh, the double hit in JH. And that was
A ver.
a quick rundown of what Soul does. Even got a quick
¿Qué hacemos? ¿Qué hacemos?
The side.
Yo tengo por aquí. Yo tengo por aquí el tema de la Evo. Está. Coño, ¿será que esto cerró? El link de YouTube. Vamos a buscar YouTube aquí. Que esta vaina.
You know what? We're investing. We invest our attention into the minds of our opponent.
That's a clean whip punish. We'll take it.
Vamos a ver un rato más.
Whip is all it's gonna take. It gets opened up straight afterwards, though. Soul Bad Guy back on the case again. Just like you say, that follow up on the DP so strong for just getting it stick to the wall.
Wow. The handgun coming in, getting a counter hit. Follow up. Yeah, be careful with the rifle shot.
Oh my god, but Bringer continues to be such a menace here as we go straight for the Tyrant Rave afterwards. Again, locking out the burst, making sure we can get the job done, as Soul Bad Guy always seems to.
He is super
pero...
sounds. Strike throw incarnate. Good way to learn the game, to be honest.
Dame tu correo mejor.
And I mean, we're finding so many 2Ds as well. I mean, this is looking like a very, an older style of Soul that we've seen before. As we get the close slash again, Tyrant Rave again. It is the same. So I feel like I've seen this episode before.
Deja vu. Gunflame coming out.
Pregúntale a Yonhu, a Leon Kill. Vamos a preguntarle primero a Leon Kill, que me parece raro.
La Mary, bueno,
Hola.
ya me explotó la cabeza. Yo no.
Ah, no, este marico está jugando.
Ahí, moco. Como 1000 años de diferencia. Doctor Amor, no digo eso. ¿Cómo estáis, Nino? Eso es porque caché ese libro. Ese libro se llamaba Roba este libro. Es un libro que da ese tipo de consejos, pero ya esos consejos ya no aplican porque la ley cambió, entonces muchas de las cosas que están ahí se volvieron ilegales o hay seguridad para impedir que tú hagáis lo que estáis. Oye, tú al final no llenaste el formulario, ¿cierto? No lo llené. A mí también me pasó eso, pero lo ignoro, me pico y me da lo mismo. Si me llega pichulazo, cagué nomás.
Lo llené por si acaso.
Yo sigo opinando sobre eso si los dos salen que quieren para meterse la mentalidad de persona. Si me llega pichulazo, cagué ni no nomás, po. Comí quaker. Le van a robar la idea. Ya está más formada. Asumo las consecuencias, Nino. Pero si a ti se apareció el mensaje, entonces estamos mal si tú lo llenaste, ¿no? Estamos mal, importa un pico. El formulario está de adorno. Ah, no, también. Ya, también estáis comiendo. Bueno, tú decides si tomáis el riesgo. Yo lo voy a tomar. Como los influencers que dan consejos de todo tipo sin tener idea, igual es legal.
Ya, vamos.
What's the Pokemon ability? I think it's Oblivion, where your opponent's stats don't affect you. So
Unaware.
Unaware, that's the one. Yeah. So someone can be like super smart, but like you said, because of how burst works, you could be looking for all these points. Like, oh, I know it's safe to burst here, so I'm just gonna make.
A ver, y acá.
Ah,
ya empezó. Ya empezó Street. No tengo permiso para streamear, ya yo envié mi vaina.
Midwesterners pulling up, still trying to get their acquisition. As Dual Kevin, I think, is up in this hour of pools, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. A few other friends are out here too as well in this pool, like my friend Cole Pipe. He's a Zangief player.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, the Zangief players are on the rise. Shout out to, was it Guy that we saw recently at Combo Breaker?
So we saw him do well at Combo Breaker, and then just recently he went to Losers to a Marisa player. So
here,
already. Here, just like within the past hour and a half or so. Someone came up to me like,
to the best of us, bro.
We just talked about Problem X and Losers to
We're not
John.
talking about that.
You don't want to talk about that?
No, we keep
okay. Give my man a, he should go back to Sagat.
No, I said Problem X ending Walker in Grand Finals. I didn't say who's going to be in winners.
Oh, okay, he had to make a long run.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be an epic.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real epic journey.
All right. I really do believe, though. I do believe, though, Ending Walker definitely hits the top 8.
Yeah?
Out here. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That guy is on form.
He's definitely due a breakout, I have to say.
There's a lot of people out here, these young players that have been hitting these top spots like he now recently.
I'm going to let you read out the player names that are stepping up here next.
All right, Poopy03 coming through, fighting Run the Fade. Yeah. Is he going to get flushed, or will he float?
There is no confusing which, like looking at the screen right now, there's no confusing which of those two is. Run the Fade, that is the real Unk status name.
Yeah, that is at the unction, 100%. Some chitlins.
All the fixings. Yo, this Sea Viper costume is hard as hell.
That's tough. That's tough.
Why she got a monocle?
Viper.
Oh, maybe it's the fashion,
It's
man.
like one of those advanced Google Glass joints.
You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like the monocle?
Coño, qué grande, papi, qué grande. Duro, duro. El corazón, ¿no? Así es.
Papi, pon el stream de Strife cuando podáis.
El Strife.
Yo, leave my boy alone. Look like a villain.
He is ready.
I know! Down backing for my life. We'll see how it works out here. Round start straight away. It's going to be Eno on the other side.
El stick del pana.
Whole body into the whole back. Into the down back, yeah.
¿Sabes?
This match, it's truly, I'm captivated watching this.
Behind the scenes. Alright, Eno going in, not impressed with the peripheral.
Ooh, okay, had to hop over. Clean catch connection. Not much else to show for it here as we go for the PRC into the late dash, but that's a throw to punish.
Oh, I love
Uy, command grab. Buena.
Bro, set up.
Super.
Take those. Good stuff.
Yeah, sliced it up, got the finish, round start. Another chance potentially here, but right away he's going to lose out on the footsies war. It's 2S in the dream as we're going to set up the note into the mix.
Whoopee. Mixing it up.
I do also like that I can look at the player cam and I can tell he tried to fuzzy jump out of that. That's how he got hit.
Whoopee. Whoopee.
75 inches upwards to try and get the jump.
There is no hiding your intent with that.
Coño, qué buena ahí, ¿no?
There is just no way.
¡A la verga!
Buddy. 1-0.
Sometimes you can win it even before you get to character select screen, but Rupee is not impressed.
Marico. Deja clipear eso. Clip. Estuvo muy bueno, marico. Ay, la puta madre. Maldita sea, weón.
When she's got tension like she does right now, but won't need it. Gonna use it for the damage, for the wall break, and for the win.
Marico, sí, weón.
Once again, halfway on the burst. Had a chance with the jab there, but stroked a big tree. Pretty easily able to slide under.
Pero ¿cuál es? La Ino, es la Ino, ¿verdad?
Tim Ha, what we got on wake up. Okay, dash block. Over the note, yeah, pin him down. Sticking some delays in there to make classic. Oh, but this clipped by the 2K.
Has meter for the potential reversal. Instead, it's going to be a clean connect. A win for the side swap. That would have been super sick.
Ooh, yeah, block the first overhead, but the second one coming in. No escape. Eno air grab. Double overhead with a little bit of a delay in there. All that was needed. Really potent against a charged character like Mei. It will never not be funny, to be honest.
This is so...
Marico, qué locura, weón.
I wish you guys could see him play. So funny. Double
Qué arrecho, ¿ah?
Still good, though.
Coño, ¿verdad?
Double overhead, then goes low. It's a great beat, but the damage is real.
To the side, was trying to sneak in with the low, couldn't quite. Love the air, the attempt in the air approach. Still find those, duck the HCL. The reposition is the most important thing there, but now with the life starting to dwindle, we're running a bit out of time.
Qué buena.
There is a slight finesse. Oh, yeah. Thumbs up. That was
Ay, Dios mío.
Stream, you asked for it. Production produced. He's very delicate with the stick.
Qué lo que era, weón.
I thought it would be a whole like fist grip. It's not.
No, it's finesse.
Yeah, I appreciate it. 6B on the Dolphin. That was a clean air throw.
Overhead's going to leave us in a one last opportunity here, but tries for the jump over and can't get anything for it. That should be enough, but not quite.
Big 2H, stun dipper. Oh my gosh, that delay 2K.
6P, 6P.
But unless Timo was not impressed. But everyone else is.
Everyone else is for sure. Definitely had the right idea. I mean, honestly, just play.
Marico. Mierda, loco.
A tire. Just picking it up.
World's strongest man is like flipping tires over.
Legitimately.
Es como un case de guitarra, marico.
When someone brings that in.
How do you even? I mean, you have to be within driving distance to bring. So you...
Es como un case de guitarra eso.
Yeah, I definitely like, you know, if you feel like you're at a player skill level where, oh, that's unfortunate, you get the drive rush extension, where you're confident that your opponent isn't going to be outplaying you. I think the ease of execution of Marissa is definitely going to
Run the fade contra Puppy.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing
Viper.
cancels and
burning yourself out too as well, spinning bar when you shouldn't be, and then it runs all over you.
Yeah, look, there we go. I mean, it's very straightforward. It's getting the job done. But there's the classic, the tried and tested. There's the armor, though.
¡A la verga!
Gets off, though. No big punish. But here's the throw.
Stand fierce continuously. I mean, there hasn't been much after that button, so run the fade. Feels real confident. And
that was very smart. That was a real smart change. And, you know, I have to give Run the Fade credit. The way that they're playing, they're definitely trying to observe.
Dale atento al enlace que ahorita vamos a hacer una publicación.
Early adaptation to the instant back throw, where it was looking for the shimmies. Like no one's adapting to the wake up sweep, bro.
That's beyond the pale. You can't do that.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
But identifying that I just need to keep it simple, low execution, cash out my damage. I know the openings are gonna come. The Marissa pick, you've got the benefit of the armor there as well. I like that.
Like a toolkit.
That's a good observation.
Yeah, like using the character as a tool rather than just this is a matchup thing that I'm looking for. It's the smart thing in Bulls, you know, if you're gonna run into certain types of players that maybe are a little bit more in the wild, not wild style.
Yeah,
that might be a good way. Just smash that medium, Gladius, get your kills where you can.
It's like the Day 9 TV saying, right? Just friggin' kill them.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Word for word, huh?
Word for word.
Okay. What's
here?
Ooh, little bit coming up. Yo, shouts out to my boy. Seeing him pull up to one of these tournaments.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Sir.
Free at last.
Free at last.
¿Quién viene ahí?
Melting.
Está bueno ese suéter, ¿ah? El de Ryu. Bonito.
So if y'all didn't know, if you see, yeah, definitely pop up and say what's up and say hello.
Shout out to the community as well, stepping out, doing so much to show out and represent for Lug.
Take care of our people, you know?
Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff.
So on the Chun-Li. I think he was dabbling with other characters here and there on the stream, but I do believe it's
she's just not really a popular pick, right? She's definitely fallen out of favor. Bokeh doesn't use her anymore, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. I think the only one that still uses
Hablando de Chun-Li.
Goichi? Yeah, Goichi does.
Yeah.
But Goichi's not really playing Street Fighter like that much these days.
I mean, he travels to events and enters Street Fighter and frequently makes top 8s.
That's a recent thing, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, players say that, like, I'm not going to focus on it, and then you see them enter anyway.
Yeah.
And still get, like, top 16, top 8. But there have only been, like, a handful of Chun-Li players, so... The technicality, the difficulty of her stance switch and stuff like that, it's kind of hard. Some weird matchups you have to fight. The top tiers kind of duck her. All right, Lud. Let's see what Purple Skittles picks. Let's see here. Shouts out to everybody pulling up and watching. I see all. Well, I can't see all the chat, but I just feel your energy, you know.
Chun-Li.
Everybody coming through the Evo too. Met a lot of people that are new. Still
Chun-Li traje 2. Traje. Aló.
Especially with 6.
Ay. Con todo este tema de los terremotos, verga, han estado... Sí, como con los ojos así cansados, marico, de tanto tiempo ver el teléfono. Y...
Great booths here, a lot of great experiences here. Of course, we've got Yasmin here.
Have you played her yet?
Yeah, she looks awesome.
Yeah?
Really enjoying her. Not as much as Sengun. Sengun at home. I know he's doing the Birdman hand. He said new.
This is his character?
Yeah, that's right. All right, purple skills with the jury. That purple stuff.
Ludovic.
Blood. Straight to the corner.
Buena.
Woo, we're busting out.
Yeah, immediate wake up though. Let's get the answer.
Bang.
Gotta have those. A heavy kick, medium kick, and DPs at the ready. Not that time. Execution for Love to have these charge ups for the spinning bird kick to get
Buena. Buen combito ahí.
That's a Chun-Li.
Ya sabe.
Years upon years.
Yeah, she's definitely not a character that you can kind of just slide into your roster as a tool, like we were talking earlier. She's a character you've got to main, and that's why I understand the representation isn't as strong as it might have been previously. A lot of other characters have been added to the game.
No, llega. Buena. Va a tener que hacer en Burnout. Y simplemente presionó un poquito más. Se lleva la partida.
Even in Burnout, she works out really well. She's got great footsies, great walk speed to retreat. You see it in Modern with like Chris G. Even in Classic, she's still good within that Burnout state. So I agree.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the threat of the projectile with the drive rush behind it is not as much as it was previously, but
Okay.
definitely still she is very much a complete character.
Oh yeah, catching every button right now. The counter's coming through. Love with a one-touch scenario. The drive rush jab is all it takes.
Dios mío.
Set point.
Yeah, and even with that, you know, that the OD reversal. Not being put off, and still going in with the pressure there.
Return. Purple Skittle spinning quite a bit of bar. Going for the chip right there. Gets the back throw. They work themselves
Ah, pero se bonía.
Careful that as a
Dios mío.
getting too much bar, drive rushing up. It really means to not be a DRC, you know, I guess, bar user. You should get out of the way for damage. Now this season, so mindful of it. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Mató.
Gonna be the kill. No.
Estaba ahí.
Against the drive rush, does it hit it? Of course it does.
Qué buena.
Nice and close to the down with the Soten.
Buena reacción.
Shout
out to Lutz. Happy Pride. Repping.
That was a good player, man. I cannot believe he kept up with the character that much. You know, I haven't really seen him play except for this year, really. I haven't seen him play since like the beginning of Street Fighter 6. It's been a little bit of a break, I feel. Not seeing him in tournaments, but now seen him a lot more streaming, playing. Looks very strong. So moving on. So you Chun-Li players out there, no excuse.
Chun-Li players.
Yeah, I really like her. I think, as I said to you,
¿Qué más? ¿Quién está por ahí, marico? No se queden callados, vamos a hablar.
best tool set in the game.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Tengo ganas de hablar para un rato.
It's difficult, right? Because single player expression is so important. You know, you watch Goichi play that character, and it's all very, you know, forward medium punch. You know, he's got incredible.
Yeah. Space to do so.
Yeah, he's got a very passive style of just
Goichi.
approaching, using the movement.
Hablando de Goichi.
He's doing it. Yeah.
Que ya no está jugando,
Not really being
no está jugando tanto
overhand,
Street.
particularly high, not relying on
¿Qué habrán dicho de la muñeca nueva?
Very old school, so yeah, it's very nice to see the different Chuns and how they've evolved and how they approach the matches. The ones that are still hanging there, you know that, you know, they're fully invested emotionally.
They're emotionally invested. Yeah. There's some that went away and went astray, but ones that remain are still really good. So hope to see more representation. This game and every fighting game is about what's the best character you can pick for yourself, not about the playing the best character. A lot of people are like, well, I wouldn't play her because I can play Mai, I can play Akuma, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But you got to play what's best for you. That's why I place the guy. This is all I need. That's all I need.
Just walk back, bro. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then the
Just walk
crouching light kick.
Are you
They
gonna do?
bumped that.
How are you gonna do that? And
¿Por qué Logan Sama lo viene así, marico?
Back a little bit, crouching light kick. Stand.
You can micro.
Logan Sama lo mira como si le quisiera pegar, weón.
I don't think the
So you got
character's
a
broken.
lab. You got a
Okay,
lab.
I agree. I'm not saying Sagat is broken. I'm not trying to run a Sagat defense force, but there are ways to play against Sagat. You know,
Marico, Logan Sama lo mira como si le quisiera...
he's strong in the first place
We're in
anyway.
we're in a very good space, I think, in terms of the, you know, the game design.
Como si le quisiera meter un coñazo, no pareciera, ¿verdad?
They've done a great
Como si le
job
quisiera pegar.
dialing down some of the characters that were really prevalent in tournament brackets,
Yeah.
but not to a point at which they've vanished, you know?
Yeah.
And also not to a point where they're not effective.
Yeah.
I really like that. We're getting some very, very diverse tournament brackets, especially on the Pro Tour and the EWC qualifiers. You know, a lot of different representation.
Combo breaker.
Ve que volvió a temblar.
Just basically in every top 8 with that character.
Yeah.
You know, Yamaguchi's still showing that you can do
Que volvió a
control,
temblar.
and Xiaohai.
5.1.
Yeah.
Ed still floating around, being a terror. Noah the Prodigy getting to a grand finals in winner's side with Luke, a character that we barely ever see anymore.
And Akuma
Yeah.
from Lashar.
Yeah.
Starting to switch over a little bit. I was like, hey man, is this
I'm
a
not
real
sold
pick?
on that yet.
I'm not
I'm not
fully
sold on
sold
that.
in terms of like, I think this will be both characters for him, but I think the Akuma's real though. I think that Akuma is like a real deal.
Matoma, ¿cómo está ahí?
Well, the thing about Lashar, right, he loves to take a character that is kind of either overlooked initially or is not really getting their props right now. And I think that's why going to Akuma now is very interesting and very LeShar-like.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, what, you guys think like Akuma's not it anymore?
Let me show
You
you
all
something.
left him. Okay.
Yeah.
No. You know, and it works the other way, right? Oh, let me show you about Ed. You guys...
Yeah, he's still good. Like, I can prove to you he's still there.
Well,
te para.
initially, because he
Tiene que apoyar las manos en la mesa.
initial, blueprint that character.
Yeah, yeah.
With Mai and Terry, for example.
He was the
going in with that
trendsetter.
character. Yeah, exactly. So he's got a great mind. He
Zangief Kimberly.
The game. You know, the way he approaches the game is really fascinating. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one this weekend. I don't know who is going to take it. We got to give props to the NA players as well. Shout out to Punk, who's looking in sensational form right now. Definitely due another big win. Is he going to get another Evo title? Possibly. Talk about another Evo title. Mena RD, is he going to become the
Kimberly
first
Zangief.
person to win back-to-back Evos in Street Fighter since Daigo Umehara in 09 and 2010? That's how long it's been.
Damn, word.
We're also in an interesting run where Evo Las Vegas in the last 6 years, there's only been one Japanese winner. And you think about how
Blanca.
everyone thinks Japan is a region.
Right, but when it comes to US,
Pero lanza Blanca.
One Japanese winner in the last 6 years of Evo.
Le tiró primero Kimberly para confundirlo.
last year,
Breaking Idol's heart.
Yeah. You was salty as hell.
We've been talking about characters and their representation in top 8. We've got Geef and Blanca, two characters that we've been seeing very regularly in top 8s as of the last couple of months.
That's a big old jump right there, and a jump medium kick, like a dive kick from the Geef.
Ooh, the armor use was sensational.
Come here.
Big ass cat.
Oh, that's in the name. Plus frames, OD. Hard to punish this season, but he gets it wrong right there. Wasn't even a punish. It's
Lo dejó escaparse.
nice and easy this week. Yeah, Froggy must die. Very strong character. I feel like Blanca, despite being as strong as he is, you gotta really understand some good neutral play. Can't be all about that mix, and then be able to meld it in with some mix right after, like the level 2, the bar acquisition 2 as well.
Level 1.
Hopping
no.
at level 2 and just erasing what you have for resources. Minno's like the complete package if you want to look at that. Big Mo also is getting there too as well. That's up to my boy.
I like Shigematsu quite a lot.
Oh yeah, Shigematsu's really good too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, claro. Claro.
Denial.
Big gamble. It didn't pay off.
Qué raro que no pegó ahí, ¿no? ¿Será que hizo delay o algo?
Yes, cat, 2 bars.
Que no conectó los 3 hits, los 3 jabs.
Up immediately. That drive rush back medium kick is a real good option for the character. Alongside drive rush light kick. Entry points for Blanca.
Bueno.
Having any of that. Time for the mix. Drop short. Walked in and took the throw.
The low forward. One more
Yes.
sun.
Nice. That was a brave tech in that situation. Wow.
He said, I got a command grab too.
So, did he try and do
Esto-
air throw for a potential?
Estos maricos están en el.
That would have been ludicrous.
Están en layer 10
And then,
ahorita.
Froggy must die.
Así, están en layer 10. Están haciendo cosas que.
There's a lot going on there.
He'll get his grip. Either which way, Froggy. Wait, Froggy right there. First game up in him.
That's air back medium.
What
Does
way are you
everything, bro.
even swinging?
That move will be a taxi for you.
Look at it again. Get the dog out for a walk. Damn it, any range that you want to play, that back medium kick is going to anti-air. It's plus.
Yeah.
Pa'lante, pa.
So eventually point you have to like parry, do something on defense.
Yeah, Froggy must die now, locking them down with that signature Blanca pressure. The lights into the electricity, no interruptions from you. You don't know when he's going to end the string. Oh, of course, the jump back air ball.
We buffer it. We're just waiting for it to come through. And the back medium kick again.
Matero.
The set so far.
Yep. Star player.
I wonder if like a jump medium kick from Geef would do enough. Who knows?
Maybe a different range. Maybe jump fierce.
El dry rush.
Fierce activation level 2. Oh, he won't let him see his son. Pop him away.
Uy, weón.
Bear grab was certainly a shout. Oh, yeah, none of that this time. Drops short and he's ready. Okay, doesn't get the most out of that situation, though. Finds himself back in the corner, not respecting the plus frames.
Right, catch him recovering on the way down. Throwing some reads for Froggy.
Dios mío.
Got hit standing there.
He stood up.
One just gets him over the line. Just over the line. And Froggy must die. Survives!
Oh, what is this artwork? That is cursed. That is absolutely cursed. That would be something a Blanca player would pull out.
Yeah.
There.
Le pegaron al panita Zangief.
For a print for you, I know you like
No, I'm
getting
good.
artwork from the fans.
I do. If it's good artwork. All right, and not from Blanca players. I'm a Blanca hater. But I'll tell you one thing. That Blanca player knew what to do with the character. Back Medium Kick was the star of the show.
Yeah, really good,
Anti-air,
solid
lock him down
pressure
on the
as
ground.
well, like locking down the pressure, the light strings, following up with the electricity, the OD electricity as well. He caught Big Oscar a couple of times, either trying to interrupt, press back when it was their turn, or even just trying to walk back, got caught low a couple of times as well. So.
Yeah.
And that damage all piles up. He didn't really feel comfortable winning the neutral, so he'd taken to the air a lot, and as you saw, that back medium kick wasn't getting the job, wasn't losing to anything. So
There's no parry. I mean, if you put a little bit of parry on just every so often,
Damn.
have some sort of tactic. Keep don't have it like that, I understand, but do something on defense. You'll die.
yeah, I mean, parry's good when Blanca's running the predictable pressure, right?
Yeah.
So.
But, you know what's also signing up for your World Warriors? East Coast is coming up to back 7-18. That's the third one, so pull up right now so you get as many points.
Los World Warriors.
Qualify for the finals.
Ya vamos para la tercera fecha.
This year. You know, I feel like the East Coast one is super sick because there's so many new players coming through.
Yeah.
You got the likes of Blue doing a lot of work out there. Big
Levi
Mo,
Hakai?
top 8.
Levi Hackey's over there?
Yeah, he's been cooking in TNS, so to see him take that same sort of energy over to like a World Warrior,
Yeah.
not just call it a fluke.
En los World Warriors no me ha ido tan bien. De hecho, la segunda fecha no la jugué porque tuve que trabajar. Me salió un trabajito en el Movistar, en el Game Club. Y fui a castear allá y después vine corriendo para acá, para la casa, a castear el top 8. Pero para la fecha 3 sí la voy a jugar. Para esa sí la voy a jugar. Y de cabeza. Aquí a Cali.
Oh my god, but all we can do is look at him. There's no looking away.
A ver un poco del tuco.
To be dominant as always throughout the course of this set, even on this situation, lands that lovely corner. Ooh, okay.
Y a ti, Tiburón, ¿cómo te ha ido?
And I mean, this is best case scenario. Anti-air as well. Any resemblance of a switch of momentum stuffed away by an anti-air. Now what do you do? Barely any resources, to be honest. I actually haven't seen this too.
Yo en la primera fecha quedé top 30 y algo, creo.
Oh, but another miss. It's been those corner
Creo que sí.
most of these drops coming through from these big Ari hits. Good
Por ahí.
T-Blade, by the way, the last time that limit strike comes out with Ari, the wake up jump was what allowed to escape. Chased it down.
O top 60, no sé, man. No sé, la verdad.
Just deciding or figuring out how they're getting out of it and do the next best thing. But that's going to be a really, really good match there for T-Blade. 2-0, dominant 2-0 moving on in this pools. And just like that, no time to reflect. You'll be going off the stage right into your next matches, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, but that's Evo pools for you. But I've got to say, really well played from T-Blade. You know, we saw quite a few scrambles, quite a few dropped situations, but again, it's how you recover. And T-Blade was able to recover the best in the day. And GG's, we've already had, like, what's that, 3 matches? This is a quick game. When you get 2 zeros, this is quite the speedy tournament game, I think. There's a fine line, though, with 2x. I think that's one of the reasons that we don't see it become a 3 out of 5 game, because games can be over very, very quickly. Hit after hit after hit, and everything's perfect.
Los gemelos.
But in those close exchanges where every round is close, people are managing their break really well, no one's taking too many risks, you can get some exceptionally long 2 out of 3s. So you end up in this weird position where games can be in the blink of an eye, and sometimes it's like half an hour or something.
That's true. Well, speaking of which, it's already been over half an hour, so I think it's time for us to throw to our first break of the set of pools. So don't go anywhere, you know how it is. We'll see you in a few minutes' time. 2XK will be right back.
Tuco.
Commentary is about keeping people engaged.
Yes.
Right?
This guy lied to me for 15 years. I didn't know his age. That was like my first couple months
Do my best. I'm gonna try and make an improvement every
A ver si ya tenemos The Street.
In round one of pools. Thank you so much for joining us. Wherever you are in the world, I know Evo is an appointment to view for Fight Game.
Que estar pendiente del correo porque coño, si me llega un correíto de que no me dan acceso para retransmitir esto, no sé, no me quiero arriesgar.
But again, it's good to see new faces out here that are either new to Evo in general or just new on the stream overall.
Of course, in round one of pools, we are, as you said, definitely going to be seeing new faces, potentially new faces putting on a big show, some big surprises. We already had some big surprises as some well-known names have been sent to losers bracket already. We might get an upset right here. Fingers crossed we'll get some hype action coming.
Un upset.
I do like to see a little bit of an upset, as long as it's like
I don't wish it on anybody.
Yeah, of course, because sometimes they're the homies and they're like, yeah, I got booted out. But it's good to see a little bit of difference in terms of a new player coming through. We've seen that for some of these players have like
A ver, Manon Akuma.
Next year, they become a top 8, top 16er at a huge tournament.
Yo, Just Robert is vibing with the intros.
Yeah, but he knows the lyrics.
SRK.
Manon debe ser el pana de... Sí, de la... Ahí tiene la franela de Manon, la rosadita.
New look costumes.
SRK contra Just Robert. Mierda, loco. Patada fuerte así al tiro, ¿ah?
The plus frames.
I love that Akuma kept the beats on.
Yeah, he's like, those are not going. He stay on.
Ahí, Ey, ¿qué pasó? Verga, ojalá que cuando vaya la Evo me tiren a unos locos así, ¿verdad?
The base layout.
Y ahora primera pelea, Daigo. ¿Cómo es?
The anti-air's ready.
Tachikawa. De una.
On the season, by the way.
Kobayan. Dual Kevin, un coño de eso.
They wanna
Primer match.
entertain an idea.
I know, was it Akutagawa?
Kuragawa? Yeah.
They're out here.
That is true.
Yeah, so maybe they'll win me over.
Ok, buena.
The SRK will do so too. That's 3 medals. The damage on the way, looking for 2 DIs. Jumping out.
Ay, ¿qué pasó? Ay, Dios mío. Debe ser jodido, castear esas peleas.
Happy with that heavy kick. Just duck that, punish it.
Como cuando dropean muchos combos, no confirman. Una pelea mía, pues.
Combos again. Nice link. Spending some of those resources for the corner carry.
Ay,
Big whiff. Finds himself back in the corner though.
Now this hit.
That was counter here. I don't know what on earth SRK did. but
qué
it
duro.
hurt her.
All right. Answering back with a big CA. Extra damage because he 3 medals, juicing it up. The resource department still a lot
Critical
of work
art
to
as
do.
well. 55%. Just
Buena.
right. Powered up for the vibes of that intro. In the first game. Nice punish counter there with the roundhouse.
Putting it out at the right time. Hit the heavy kick.
Not respecting the plus frames. Adam and Flame gets stuffed.
Neutral good call out on the heavy right there, getting a little punish. Towards the
¡Yo, ya! Uy, le pegó. Muere. No muere.
Point. Keeping it tight. That's what you want to do, right? You just want to not give any big opportunities. Nice. Good awareness, not all autopilot. Caught out by those drive impacts.
Combo.
In the corner, the meatiest of stand fierces, but the combo's drop Cola. And he
Mierda,
puts
loco.
himself back in.
the corner. You got Bar to work with just in case. You know, blessed opportunity. Michael Frabacto knows to beat him instead. Adamant Flame just continues to layer on the pressure and putting those strike throw scenarios.
Yeah, he's just making. Yo, okay.
Mierda, loco. Just Robert.
The command grab. No grips here. Hold his fist. Bam.
No, you may not.
That's just Robert.
Yeah, just keeping that pressure on. Multiple buttons on plus frames, of course. It just kept hitting, he kept pressing.
That's why you see counter hit. Also, he did take away heavy kick, which was kind of getting him in trouble previously.
Yep.
So that is a good thing you know, if you see something isn't working, it's good for you to adapt and be like, don't do that as much, nearly as much. So, well, then don't do that. Oh, man.
Simplest advice.
It's actually good advice, though. You know, Justin has given some good advice a long time ago. It was like, hit them or they hit you, and then don't get hit. You know, this is simple stuff, you know? Can't work out fighting games.
Have life at the end of the round. Make sure they don't have any.
En realidad ese es un buen consejo.
At the very least, less than
Que no te peguen.
fighting games are easy.
Así, como que juega defensivo, pues.
Real talk, like if something is not working, you're getting punished for it. Like,
Y en realidad sirve porque la gente se vuelve loca queriendo atacar. Creo que un mantra en este juego, es, si me muero, algo que sea por un agarre, por una crouching MK que me metieron a dry rush y me confirmaron combo, pero nunca morir por scramble, marico, por querer tomar el turno sí o sí, por el desespero. Ya te mataron con un agarre, bueno, marico, es el juego, no pasa nada. Es un buen mantra para sobre todo controlar la sal. ¿Entendés? Cuando uno está picado, que estáis molesto.
In all fighting games, but obviously in Street Fighter 6 it's very hard. There's so much volatility, big damage, lots of opportunities for momentum.
Y lo otro, disculpen, lo otro es que si te matan porque por defenderte te tiraron a burnout y te moriste, no pasa nada, marico. Podéis tratar de interrumpir con un level 1, algo. Pero uno defensivamente tiene que estar a 1. Sí.
It's not a want.
It's a need. So we need this W to move on the bracket. Come out here, spend no money for no reason.
Mai contra Luke. Bueno, la primera Mai que vemos en stream. Vamos a ver cuántas vamos a tener en acá. Marico, este frío a mí. Este frío a mí me da un sueño. Ahí prendí un poco el calefactor porque está haciendo frito.
There's been a lot of variety in the pools overall. You mentioned variety like the top spot, but I feel like there's a lot of variety when I'm walking around.
Bro, I've seen
the characters.
I've seen Mad Luke and Ken though.
Yeah, I've seen Mad Luke, Ken, Akuma. I've seen a lot of Aki too. Like where y'all at in the big brackets? You know?
Mierda. Dryros así. Hemos tenido. ¿Son vainas mías o todas las peleas han sido aquí en el Dulcimer Temple? NDP. Ok, buena reacción. Yo tengo que practicar eso. Tengo que practicar esa vaina, porque cuando venga el overhead, así cuando esté en el piso, reaccionar con algo. Level 1, alguna mierda. Estamos activos por YouTube, Twitch y TikTok. Para que sepan.
Nice.
DP right after the jab. Setting up real low. We need slow the drive gauge though. We'll get this back.
Court standing up. Playing a very safe style. Start backing up. Yeah, there we go. And
Aye.
that's eventually it will come. Level 2, and then we get the follow-up afterwards. Oh, still alive. Yeah, and wants none of it. Yeah, exactly. Let me get way out of range.
Bueno, se salió de ahí por si le iban a hacer un level 3 en hueco.
No idea of you getting the W.
I'm not trying to go to the movies.
No. Different sort of game.
I want to watch these cinematics.
Let's start. Nice preparation. Nice, the low forward catching.
Ooh! That's worth the side swap.
With the damage, overhead, blocked out though.
Walked underneath and didn't manage to punish the landing frames, and another hit there from Need. The whiffed Need. And the perfect KO.
Knockdown sets from Need.
Body slam.
Name on the map.
Pam, pam.
Yeah, Jay getting caught walking in.
Holding parry, so couldn't DI.
Gate just applying the pressure,
Bueno.
trying to bait anything out. Yep, there we go. Put your foot down on the pedal. What's for breakfast? Everyone's favorite cereal.
Oh, I love those.
Ooh!
100% green.
And he gets out. Ooh!
Okay. Casi me duermo.
Back in with the fist to face up with the corner space. Erase every bit of health. Now you're watching the cutscene, and you don't got a choice.
Ey, de una, ¿no? Coño. ¿Qué más, Sani? ¿Cómo está ahí? Ok. Buena.
Slightly misspaced on that low forward, and it's going to pay. Oh dear.
Enter the drive rush, the chase down the side switch too as well. I like that. I try to be up in the corner. He burns himself out, but he also burns out Gate. Big win for Need. Get the lead.
Qué buena. Buena decisión ahí. Burneado los dos, pero.
Alright, and you got the
Okay.
now as well. Ooh. Alright, one more guess.
Back up. Oh, good for the throw. Back with bar on both sides. A walk throw again.
Word, the greed again.
Marico, qué locura.
Being rewarded. Set point.
Fortunate. Stanfield could have got punished. The drive rush overhead drops the combo though, and spaghetti all over the floor.
Marico, ¿por qué no?
Not for spaghetti, but a sauce.
Wash it off. Heavy knuckle. The
Plus.
chaser. Play a butt.
There we go, keeping it tight. And we go in again. He's not going to tech.
Ok.
The DI caught him. Scale damage. Kill. Not even close with a throw. Will not do it. The wake up to the bait.
Oh, yes, I don't care about your film. I've seen it before.
Ay, pobrecito.
I don't want to sit down and watch the full director's cut of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. No.
Give me something new.
I watch 7-second TikToks only.
Just scroll it, doom scroll
That's
it.
right.
All I need.
It's doom only though for Need.
Ooh, Gate with the baits, big stuff. I like how both.
Marico, ¿cómo lo mira Logan, weón?
Just scrambling at the beginning, or maybe not at their fullest potential, and they were like, okay, let me lock in. Both of them locked in.
Cuando se le queda mirando así serio, así.
It's great to see both those players. You know, obviously that wasn't a top level match, but
Yeah,
you could see that they were adapting to each other and changing.
Que le va a pegar o algo.
Fundamentals were there.
Our devolution right there. Sweating up.
Luego se tira. Yeah, that was a nice match.
Yo, Matsu pulling up on the sticks.
Yes, we got some Kimberly, and it's up against Ninja 212. DJ.
Como que verga,
I
marico.
feel like I never see DJ on streams no more. That's another character that kind of DJ and Chun-Li were season 1 terrors.
Everywhere. Everywhere. If it isn't Chien or Blue.
Fudo.
Yeah, food. Well, even now. Not really.
No. Oh, you're talking about today?
Like today, yeah.
Sorry, I
Current,
thought we were talking about
yeah,
back
yeah.
Chun-Li en Season 1 estaba buena. Estaba chévere.
but many have like moved over to the other.
O sea, está buena, pues.
There's only like a handful that remain to main just DJ themselves. Even people that
Pero el Season 1 estaba potente.
like Sagat now, other things. So it's kind of weird.
Yo creo que si volvieran a la del Season 1 y le dieran las cosas, las conversiones que tiene ahorita con el golpe fuerte, sería top tier.
Changed a few of his tools, to be fair. It had some interesting balance adjustments this last season.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot to be said for just perception as well, because it's kind of a as big as Street Fighter 6 is in the world of fighting games, you still don't have a sample size wherein, you know, outside of maybe a couple of unique situations with characters being just hugely dominant in terms of meta representation.
Yeah.
The personal preferences and play styles and opinions of those few top, the pros,
La dupla.
really does skew some of those numbers in terms of representation.
That's true. Like, why would I pick up a character if this top player says, well, they're not that good?
Yeah.
They don't play that character. And also, I feel like some of the thing where, like, if I see a lot of representation in terms of, like, tech, in terms of, like, tutorials and things like that, I might go towards that character more.
Oh, that looks mad cool.
Yeah, I would do that more. That guy has a full YouTube.
And that's why I'll give mad credit to Lashar again, because he
Mierda, loco.
scooping up those kind of those
Jesucristo.
gems, you know?
Esto es Kimberly contra Mai. La segunda Mai. Ojo. Watch out, watch out.
A bunch of other people, like, at his,
no,
like,
another
other
one has
tournaments.
fallen.
Oh, what do you mean?
Ojo.
Not like this. No DJ for us.
Talking about the demise of DJ. Stream. Back to the Kimberly, it looks like. You see more of that action in my. But Matsu, though. Like, this guy has been doing really well. Like Japanese focused tournaments and things like that. Looks he's been a little bit of like a hidden killer. He was at EWC, right? Am I bugging?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did the last chance qualifier last year.
That's right.
Yeah. That was also him out there. He's also got
That was great, that last chance qualifier. We had a bunch of players show out that we didn't really get to see. That was like kind of Kinsho's breakout.
Kinsho, Nari-kun was also out there too as well. Oh, Nari-kun. Also a Kimberly player.
Oh, okay, yes!
There we go.
I spoke too
Thank you.
soon.
No.
Coño, DJ.
I understand. I was looking too.
Contra Kimberly. Ok.
DJ back on the sticks. Thank you, God.
Here we go.
No more mine.
Coño, la Kimberly.
Get melanated.
¿Sabes qué? Yo encuentro a Kimberly bien buena, marico.
DJ, he's got many ways to anti-air. The fireball.
Claro, mientras existan otros personajes, obvio, la loca no va a brillar tanto, pero es muy buen personaje, marico. Aquí, ahí, empieza el tema, ¿ves? Ahí está. Adivinó mal una vez. Adivinó mal segunda vez. Ahora hasta las metras. Hasta las metras. ¿Ves? El juego en la esquina de Kimberly es brutal, marico. Buenísimo.
Just restocks, reloads. Nice and easy. On the way down, catching the recovery for jump medium.
Working out the mix, but bites on the throw. And Matsu cashing out the level 3.
Dios mío.
Early knows that they're going to get a lot of super gauge back, even if they somehow manage to lose this round. A great activation. Oof.
Ay, muerto.
Enough.
Tatsu to finish it off.
That's a big statement, man. That's a big statement round.
Sí, complicado, marico.
There's so much like hesitation.
That was such a huge.
Igualito este DJ no es tan bueno. Pero Kimberly ahí pa la esquina de una, marico. Ahí está. Adivinamos mal. A ver, ¿qué va a pasar aquí? Las laticas. Ok, te agarramos, ok. Trade. Ok, se sale. Ahora le toca a él. Ah, no. No. Sí, marico, ¡Taratán! Ahí la loca te agarra en la esquina, papi, y eso es A comer agarre.
Be confident to jump in.
A comer agarres como un hijo de pu-
Heavy kick, the DPs.
Ahí, de nuevo. Agarre. Dry Rush, agarre. De nuevo. Le hizo un throws, ok. Throw tag ahí.
One cancel throw. Luckily no tap area tip, so Ninja still has some bar to give. Bar to use. The low, trying to catch the toes. The stand fierce does reach. That's too close.
It's unfortunate. Level 3's there.
Y lo volvió mierda, marica.
I feel like that Matsu. Just too dominant, especially up in the corner, getting huge leads. The staggers are really great. The counter hits, and Jay Brent just could not get going.
Side releasing a fist pump from Matsu. Happy to get the job done there on stage. He looks stressed, man.
Like,
But a sign of
just did
relief.
to somebody else.
Got the job done. And
Yeah.
you love to see those kind of performances as a player.
Le pegó a Jesus.
Wanna be- Yeah, man, he's like really...
And
But
all it
yeah,
takes is one
hopefully-
crouch fears to end your life, though. So I
Yeah,
understand.
Hopefully that
Ese golpe fuerte de Kimberly con el run es...
very, you know, complete in terms of how he was playing.
Yeah.
Very, very dominant performance there. Great confidence booster. Stepping on that stage and playing like that. Bodes well for him.
He's really evolved his Kim from being a lot more aggressive, like round start OD slide and things like that, relying upon, I want to say gimmicks, but a lot less neutral. But now I feel like he's a lot more the whole package of Kim. You know, so I feel like the evolution of his Kim, his play over years upon years has led to this. So see how far he goes in the bracket. Let's keep going in our bracket too as well. Pina Colada, Warframe Alpha is the next match.
Not a player that I know much about, I'm not going to lie. Out of Taiwan.
Okay, Warframe Alpha. Love these types of tournaments, though. We get people from all around the world.
Yeah, I'm here to find out, I'm here to discover.
Gracias a Ricardo Flechas por darle like al stream ahí en TikTok. Saludos, saludos.
I'm not mistaken. Not sure what they play. Like that's a little bit more familiar. We'll see when we get there.
Do you like walks in the rain?
Yeah, actually. We go pick one. Warframe though. What if that's from the what?
I want to do it. I want to look it up.
You gonna look it up? Oh, he's so curious.
I'm going to do it up. We're just sitting here, we're talking.
Esta dupla es como...
You guys are enjoying while you watch Evo 2026 watching all the games.
Como rara.
Fighter 6. A lot of killers out here. As we get down to it, less filler.
Well, my search has revealed nothing, so.
Oh. Ooh. Again, new names possibly. Let me see some heat. Or maybe just pulling up.
We're all going to be learning together today. I can see lined up as well in the future. I'm going to use the cheat code and look at the rest of the lineup. We are going to get Gachikun on stream after this as well. Gachikun, of course.
Gachikun.
Having a decent season, grabbing that win at DreamHack Birmingham.
Oh, yeah. Solidifying himself with the Rashid. We haven't really seen a win for Rashid in a long time, or even like the top 8 with the character. So good to see him back in form after like Capcom Cup wasn't bad for him.
Yeah.
To get the Capcom Cup in the first place, he got like, but he
Pam 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 pam.
right after. To see him still in the training lab continuously right after that on the stream. Good to see Gachikun out here. I'm sure he'll be on Good 8 Squad this year for Street Fighter League, which just got announced in terms of all the teams. You can check that out on Capcom Fighters
S
Twitter.
and F divisions both revealed, with all the player lineups as well, which is pretty cool.
That's super cool. Some new additions like Mena RD
Yeah.
in Japan. That's going to be
Mena en Japón.
New ones like Take P, who got second one of the World Warriors, the regional finals last year, and then was top 8 this year for Evo Japan, if I'm not mistaken. That JP player is insanely good. So good to see him have that addition, as well as Junior. He's also joining
Riddle
key players. Riddles. Yeah. Big team too as well. There's a lot of teams out there that have moved some of the players around. So I think last season was super equal in terms of like contentiousness, and I think this season
Really
will be like
excited
that
to
too.
see potentially as well this season.
A ver qué se viene ahora.
Viral matchup.
Y si pillan algo más entretenido en otro stream de la Evo, me avisan para poner eso.
Him, Mago, Mizuha, and they just picked up another player. Oh, Wabichi, that guy, that kid. Yeah, so he's on that squad too as well. Pretty exciting one. And then obviously US got their announcement too as well. We're just waiting on Eve.
What teams were announced for the US? I haven't seen.
Otra más.
Well, but I know Bait Me is on there.
Okay.
So Bait is on there. That's it.
Interesting.
With the Luke and the Mile, we'll get something different. We will as we wind things down these pools.
Pam, pam, pam.
Okay, they are locking in the Luke and the Mai. The real deal.
Vaya.
Oh, okay, so it's two-game FlyQuest, Shopify, Red Rooster, Bandits, and Bait.
Contra piña colada.
There's a My player. Let's find out. And another Luke on the screen. The Resurgence. Noah getting everyone playing the character right now.
See someone else can do it, you can do it too. Drive rush heavy kick. They both go green. Perfect pair on the minus. Yeah.
Ah, too far away. Not too
Dios
far.
mío.
Follow up, look forward.
Alpha with the perfect place at the proper time.
Locked in.
Nice and early, but my player should be doing even more so this
Hay una Mike.
to get back to the way the
Level 1 ahí, bufiada.
enhance them. Diamond anti
Peekaboo.
on the after the parry.
Damn! That was certainly an interruption.
Llegó. Sí, 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 sí.
Pina Colada swinging for the fences on that one. Paid off. See if he can make the most of it.
Overhead.
Parry, though, still there as a threat from Warframe. The wall
Ooh.
back is clipped. Spend it all. Critical art as well.
Pero no lo mata. Pero tiene dos stocks.
Exactly.
Sí, sí.
Part of your name. It's a game you win, but he doesn't.
Wow.
¡Ay, loco! ¿Cómo falló eso, ah?
Someone where you just back off.
Papi, tenías el install, o sea, todo.
Be pinned down, right?
Yeah. Right, he's scrapping. Not like no dog.
Ooh, God, the suppressor catching. Perfectly spaced. Pina Colada breaking out right now.
Brain kill. The crouching light kick right after.
Marico le dio la vuelta.
Very one-way traffic, and that is
Coño.
fire. Pass out.
Le damos la vuelta.
They play the OD fireball game if you need.
Si no la caga aquí se la lleva, tiene 2 barras.
Big whiff on the knee, but no punish though.
Ay, se burnió.
Burns himself out.
Pero tiene toda la vida.
To the corner.
-2. Buffering. Up to level 1. Back jump in.
Level 1. No.
Oh, everything is hitting.
No te lo puedo
Everything
creer.
is working. Warframe with, I think,
Dios mío, ¿qué es este match?
events, an unfortunate sequence of events though for Pina
Marico, el
Colada.
choke. Hacia el choke al final.
First game.
Parry is there. OD fan almost jumped in on. Overhead denied. There's a big DP right after.
Ooh, that time didn't press a button on jumping in, and that was the perfect spacing. We saw it work for Pina Colada, the light anti-air,
Hey.
plus on the elbow.
Like a little setup right there. Make it nice and meaty. Driver Shab. The trade not going to go for anything else right after.
Nice, the counter hit is
Take it
converted.
up, Aragón.
Colada looking to bring it back. The overhead's definitely going
Crunching
to
up, Aragón. Level 1.
Keeps apart. Oh, don't let it be you, bro. Don't let it be you.
Marico, cuando lo tiene, no lo mata. Ahí podía hacer dash level 2 y se murió.
situation to how we saw the end of the first round of Pina Colada took in that first game.
The tick throw. The shimmy with finesse and bless up in the corner of a one. Trying to no mind.
Are you contractually obligated to say the name of that one specific level 1?
Just that one. Just that one.
That is.
Say it with me.
Perfect.
No go.
The Stan Peters is the stop sign. Warframe Alpha takes over Pina Colada, being able to just jail them in.
Coño, Piña Colada se cagó encima. Se cagó encima Piña Colada, papi.
A little bit. Didn't work out that time though for Pina Colada. Yeah. It was there and it was gone.
Just like the matches have been so fast, so furious, man. Go 2-0. Quick pools, that's how it is, man.
Big name stepping up now though. We have got Gachikun.
Se viene Gachikun.
Moose Man.
Gachikun, Gachikun.
Defensive-minded players, I think in Street Fighter 6 just overall. His defensive understandings, how he footsies with fireballs is like second to none. He's a big library. If you watch his streams, you literally watch him deal with sequencing from other players, space trapping and things like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch him unawares. I feel like whenever I watch him survive like moments from like Bison players and things like that, like bomb scenarios, it's really gonna form more than other players.
So
overall.
this game has a lot of guessing involved, right? But making a guess based on complete information and making a guess based on very limited information are very, very different things. If you're making a choice out of options that you are fully aware of, and you know what the rewards and the risks are.
Hey, saludos. Saludos a la gente que está llegando ahí al chat de TikTok. ¿Cómo están, muchachos? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos.
This game really, really rewards people who approach it like you said with Gachikun. You know, I need to know what my options are here. What is real here and what is fake? You know, we've done a lot of breakdowns, myself and Sengan, about how Mena RD plays, and as soon as he identifies that you're letting me getting away with stuff regularly that ain't real, and I think that's because you don't know it's not real. Top players can exploit that. They see that very quickly, and Gachikun obviously at the other side of that, where he's able to exploit if you're trying to get away with stuff that's not real, and also make those kind of defensive decisions wherein you're mitigating the risk that you're associating, putting to yourself, and stopping fakeness.
There's rarely a time where it feels like you can get away with like baiting on a DP from Gachikun, for example. Reversal buttons don't make him. He rarely ever does it. He makes those proper reads, as you mentioned.
Elena.
I feel like that's also why
Elena Rashid, ¿no?
He's so studious as well. People don't see it, but he spends a lot of time in the lab to understand certain spacings and things like that.
I love the way
Lashar
that
is
Lashar
just
plays neutral in the spacing.
Like, you can't drive rush in on him when they said it was impossible for Ed to stop drive rush. He does it with crouching light kick. Prove people wrong.
No, he does it with every single character as well. Obviously, quite difficult with Ed, but the way that he's able to have that drilled, stop that variance in the game with the drive rush, and then he forces you to play neutral, and the way that he's able to walk and block and just start to draw out your ticks and what your habits are and what spaces you feel comfortable and what spaces you start to feel uncomfortable and want to press a button. Excellent stuff.
Bueno, Madhouse, Agent Mooseman contra Gachikun.
Only a handful of others like Dogura made the blueprint of you can play first, don't play second.
Muy buena.
That's what happens when you whip a button against Gachikun. Ready with it with a crouching medium punch, nice and meaty with it. Riding the momentum. Anti-air. Oh yeah.
Ready.
Y papi, de ahí no vas a salir.
Press after that first button. Gets counter hit.
Bueno, ¿en cuántos equipos está Gachikun? Great Squad, RB y PWS.
Nice check. Able to check the OD actually, which is very impressive. No green flash there.
Standing, going in. The medium. Standing again. Nice pick up for
Ain't no harm.
major moves.
Take that. Big life lead now in the corner. How is Gachikun going to break out? He's going to try and backdash your jump.
Bueno. La gente después de... Ay.
Oh, the Lova over high-low mix.
La gente después de hacer un throw tech de una vez tiran dry rush. Así, de una vez, no esperan. Mira, está picando este oído, weón. ¿Qué será? Tengo el oído limpio. Desde que los in-ear después de cierto tiempo molestan un poco.
Setting the pressure, sneaky with it.
Trying to bait something out. Ooh,
Buena.
through. Life lead here for Agent Mooseman. There's a trade. Nice check from Gachikun, but
Uy, qué buena. Ey, este Agent Mooseman.
Mooseman
Cuidado.
look very impressive. Damn. Screen freeze.
Lo hace tranquilo. Ahí nos paramos con DP.
Yeah, need to be careful whiffing these.
Buscando ahí la confirmación, ¿ah? Buen perfect parry de Gachikun.
No anti-air either.
Pam, pam. Punish counter. Ay, ay, ay. El Jimmy. El Chimichangas. Cómete un poco.
Listen to the punch, yeah. Flung all the way to the corner. Oh, conversion off that counter here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like that.
Ooh, and another OD up kicks works.
Beating my heart.
Left, right, and center. And that is gonna be 1-1 Agent Mooseman.
Cuidado, ¿ah?
Kiss the glass.
Cuidadito porque...
Pressure and Gachikun caught. Trying to
Mierda, loco. Aquí se complica la cosa, ¿ah?
You even saw him like interrupting or going through the fireballs like nice and close, like reading the timings of those projectiles to get more damage off. Agent Moose, bring it to Gachikun. The thing with Elena is honestly she isn't the best in the footsie department. She has to really recognize whether you're standing or not. But when she gets going, like the damage potential for her is really high. And in the
I think if
corner,
you're still playing
¿Qué se estará diciendo ahí, Gachikun?
recognition about the standing confirmation.
A lo cristiano.
She's got very like good mid-range stuff.
Tú puedes, tú puedes. Esto no es nada.
yeah, because he is the best.
Traditionally
at
not
it.
Striya.
I understand medium kick as well. So
She's
good.
got great whiff
Qué
punches,
buena.
but Agent Mooseman being very proactive actually, and whiffing a lot himself.
Catch to that distance. Gachikun.
Nice counter paying off though. Oh no.
Reset. Going for that in the middle of the string right there. Blinks on. Perfect parry. Back throw.
Y Gachikun.
Hell.
Okay, he's got Gachikun not pressing now. Tries to air but the early button, and there's the back throw. And Gachikun is out. Blocks the overhead for the plus frames. Mooseman trying to interrupt that. Counter hit, and finally the reversal gets baited out, and Gachikun is going to send us the set point, Cola.
Le pegó, le pegó.
So that level
A Gachikun no joda transpirando.
At least or hasn't had a chance in the last game.
It was a
at
big
least.
bet, right? It was a
Yeah.
big bet.
Buena.
Gachikun still
Uy, la interrupción.
trying to spend any meter, but Agent Mooseman almost at those 3 bars.
No whip punish. Hard to so some of these ranges win stroke. Better option for him to initiate. Toss. Checking the walk back. Oh! That was active. Recovery.
This is what you want.
Así lo agarra, man.
Gachikun to preemptively press and then take advantage of some of his whip punch.
Se lo gastó.
Every bit of our spent to
I
kill.
respect that.
Yo creo que hubiese podido hacer el EX.
Trying to lose bracket.
Yeah.
I'll make more meter anyway,
Yeah.
and then hopefully I can just get one of these Street Fighter 6 rounds.
Honestly, I mean, she dumps out the damage.
Damn!
Round start level 2, letting it rip. Gonna get the enhancer right after it. He's had enough.
What the hell is that situation at the start?
I don't know what he read it to.
I've never seen that before. Round start level 2. What even happened?
Frustration.
That's one I need to go to the lab and check.
Ya varias veces la ha querido hacer eso y no, Gachikun le dice que no.
No.
Check throw. Crouching with the punch instead. The light mixer comes through. Gets a counter. This should be it with the scaling.
That's
Level
an
one.
OD bar left.
Level 1.
Off, but the level 1 is going to do it anyway. Unfortunate ending there for Agent Mooseman. Could have countered himself, but Gachikun
Verga, loco. Buena Elena, ¿eh? Muy buena Elena. Casi le pega este pan.
He's relieved, boy.
I won? Yeah, maybe the round start level 2. I mean, honestly, that's something that is not common for a lot of Rashid.
Ahí viene Caguano por ahí.
I don't know what that situation is.
And,
I couldn't tell you what the options are.
what the counterplay would be if she can roll in time, I don't have no idea, but it allowed him to get that lead and then work from there up in the corner where Rashid can really cook and gain the most amount of his damage. Also, I feel like forward medium punch was played a little bit more to reach forward because, as you said, Rashid doesn't have the best neutral. You need better buttons like that forward medium punch, or you have to go green to have good neutral with him. Otherwise, it's kind of average in terms of his buttons.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Agent Mooseman had a good account. There's been a few like players that I've not really heard anything of before, but they looked like competent players. There's a lot to work with. Certainly didn't get like blown out on stream. Some good matches so far, I have to say.
Yeah, they haven't been bad at all. There's gonna be even more matches over at Canada West coming up 7/19. Go sign up right now if you're in the West Coast. Give the most out there. Finals 11/15. So
El Volvario.
Yeah, you still got time to get those points up. 3 events left.
Yes, that's quite a bit actually. That is definitely doable. And there's been a lot of surprises out there. Noah, he keeping tabs on people, keeping receipts.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, real good stuff. It's been good stuff out here for EVO 2026. We're going to continue, but only after this break. We'll see you on the other side.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Step into summer.
Rico, Logan Sama, weón. Logan Sama está como obstinado.
Super, yes indeedy.
Está como molesto.
I'm going to do for it there. I actually love the idea.
Chirio contra Exile. ¿Y aquí qué está pasando? ¿Qué es esto?
It's a classic spot where you're just like not expecting your opponent to try and loop the same thing again and again.
Damn, that was a clean rep. That's a take a picture.
Del tuco.
Disgusting. Yeah, the break. At least the important thing there was just keeping Akali, like keeping your health too, and the damage preventative. We're seeing a lot of those like max heights 2H's almost coming out from fast. Oh, but Akali is gone. The break was done to keep her alive, but she's already perished. Oh,
Está como medio fallando este stream.
Oh, that one in my bones. Yasuo getting tricky just to load that time. Limit strike. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Uy, qué buena.
Oh, level 3, that was cute. That was such a cool setup there. I did wonder when we saw the very deliberate repositioning. I was like, what is he cooking? What are we cooking up here? Oh, a feast. Yum yum. That was a quick game one. I think it's a Vi team, right? Like Vi inherently does not want the matches to go the distance. You want to be point blank and getting it done quick. Refer Noka earlier. That's what I'm saying, man. Big jump in now. And I feel like Vi isn't the character you would play unless you yourself are inherently an aggressive player, you know? Just attracts that kind of player who just wants to get things done fast. Setting up with it, bit of a delay, that overhead. These overheads may as well just be like 100% hit rate so far. But the reward from them is just so enormous. Lovely chase down, but again, iced by the breaker. Immediate breaker. Oh. Can you pick this up? Too far away. Oh,
Uy, weón.
interrupt too, that caught the start of
El pana este Hiro. Está fuerte con Yasuo Vi.
Oh, was it the forehead or was it the middle? The middle of the head, I meant. Middle of the forehead. Yeah, right down the middle of the forehead. All right, okay. Oh, use the screen freeze to cover it this time. And the combo, wait, there's level 3 catch-up. I think that's it. Speaking of level 3, are we even going to... No, we're going to level 1. Oh, extend, yep. Extend. Damn. That was so good, though. I love seeing that tech, you know, use the handshake right as they go for their wake-up option, just to
Que molleje pela, mi hermano.
a little bit of extra frames to see what they're doing, help your reactions and punish accordingly. And if that punish leads to a 1 round and a match point, woof. Jiro is... Oh, that retreating guard shut down. Boss, this is an opportunity you so sorely need. It has just been all Giro so far. Can you do something? Strike, the shroud. Oh, but just jumps out. Giro finding the way out immediately. Yep, block on the 2H, immediate catch. Damn. Oh, where you going? What you doing? Right, set up. Ooh, what? The swift repositioning on that, though. My word. Okay, another opportunity. Foss has what could be a big hit on the Yasuo here. Battle build level 3. Yep, spends it. Wanting to keep the Yasuo alive. I feel like Yasuo does die there.
Voy a retransmitir este juego María la PC.
Okay, caught the ankles. Hey, what? This vibe from Giro, a lot more airborne than I'm used to seeing this character. But I think especially in the face of someone like Ahri, like against Akali, Ahri, sorry, go for the edge wares, but Akali you just do not want to be stuck on the ground against. Because she wants you sitting there blocking, and the pathing, look at the damage! Oh my god, limit strike end off of that too. Oh!
Uy, Ahri, weón, qué buena.
Shame it didn't work. No, because I genuinely feel like they were waiting so long for the instant reversal to.
Y al final, ¿cómo salió esta muñeca? Tengo rato que no juego el 2XKO.
Alright, the Fury has been activated. If you want damage, oh! Okay, that wasn't, shake of the head there from Foss. That combo wasn't going to kill unless there was a sudden reset, but I don't actually think that was a reset that Foss intended.
No, the head shake suggests otherwise to me.
Oh, the side switch! Yeah, I don't think that Fury keeps you alive here. And Giro is going to be taking it. But, you know, good manners, the fist bump comes out, the GGs. Yeah, definitely a few costly execution errors, but I feel like that really has kind of just been the story of these early pools, and I feel like
Pela, marico.
Is it not? Kind of just getting that the rusty game
button to be able to interrupt, to be able to stifle.
A ver. Invisible versus Universal, The Immortal Showcase.
Back on the front foot. Oh, he slides underneath the air fireball. Puts him into the corner. Shoes off. Link off that counter here. Excellent work.
A ver.
That charge up right after.
JJ24.
Like kicking the charge spiral to catch him lacking. Hit out of this way, but not a lot of big damage so far. Does get jumped in on the OD, unfortunately. Meaty with the meaty, but no follow up. Fall through. Oh, the pickup with the level 1 to burn him out. The double DI.
Sorry, Young. It had to be this way. Oh no! Doesn't matter. Oh my god, please.
Not want to play this character with all this sauce.
Tiene un poquito de.
Yeah.
Sauce all over the floor.
Sauce all the same.
Double drive impact on stage at Evo.
Yeah.
That one's got to hurt.
What a rip. No reaction. No level 2 from JJ2. 4. Nothing coming through from his side of things. See if he gets informed right now.
Y pareciera como si el stream de ellos se estuviese lagueando un poco, porque el mío, al parecer, nada, todo bien.
Typical entry point for DJ players, OD fireball. Anti-air? Yeah, we're too ready with it. Been charging.
Nope.
Sí, ¿no?
Oh! Oh, yeah. Shuzo avoiding that level 1.
And again.
Not much about that one. No bar at the bottom to save you. You don't have an idea of it.
Yeah, that was...
Sí, parece que hay un temito con el stream de ellos.
That fake out fireball, trying to match his speed. Throwing air fireballs, possibly for a jump in just to get in though. Either way.
And again, a perfect parry into the jump, expecting the double fireball. JJ24 doesn't send it, doesn't anti it.
Ya, muchachos, ya ven.
No slide that time to get under the air fireball. Right, rush jab, just trying to mess with his rhythm.
The eye back, yes sir, after the back heavy kick, able to cancel.
The burnout as well.
Usual center taking him straight towards the corner off the target combo. momentum just ramping up. No reaction, no button at all, no combos apparently.
One more throw, do it. Oh, it gets counter hit by the Soba. And Shuzo mixing him up with the fist bump tech.
One more mix for the road. Just so you know who I am. Yeah, good to see some of these players get sponsored, being able to travel out from their areas instead of just playing on CFN all day and playing other tournaments and showcasing there. Coming out here to EVO, showcasing that they could cook. Shuzo moving on the bracket, so are we.
Yeah, and it's great to see these kind of character specialists as well getting the opportunity to showcase what they can do on an international stage. You know, it's such a packed time when it comes to the density of competitive play right now. You know, I think with how strong the Street Fighter 6 community is as a whole in Japan, the amount of organizations that are interested in getting involved and picking up players, supporting them properly, and you see it, you know, for the first half of the year, they're traveling out in mass, and we're used to seeing the Reject Squad, you know, the Zeta Division squad all coming out in groups, but as you said, you know, Riddle Order are out there.
Crazy Raccoon picking up Dual Kevin across the seas.
Yeah, that's right.
That's insane.
So, but I was just saying, it's great to see so many of these Japanese players that we hear about and see performing in the likes of the World Warriors,
like local
other local tournaments, getting the opportunity to come out and play, and it feels very, very familiar to the time before, you know?
Yeah. Good old days where you have to see every player from everywhere pull up to these bigger tournaments to get points and things like that. Feels like that is returning, as you're right.
And I think it's something that's very unique to Japan at the moment, right? Because there's not really that same organizational support in other regions. And it's great to see that start to grow, where we're having, you know, players supported in Latin America, 2Game. We've done incredible stuff over the last couple of years. You know, still some support for players in Europe, but not as much as there once was, certainly.
Yeah.
The list of players that are traveling is definitely lesser so. And even in, I think, you know, in the USA, there's less sponsored players previously. You know, Dual Kevin, as you mentioned, being picked up by an organization outside.
Yeah. I'm hoping that seeing what Japan is doing would lead to other regions being like, maybe this is something to invest in. Obviously different infrastructure, different everything.
Not putting the pressure on the players to get just the results.
Yeah.
They're building the players up as brands themselves.
Exactly.
Right? Talking about brands themselves, next up on the stage, we've got Atadadayo, the content creator, cosplayer, Street Fighter 6 Chun enthusiast. She does stream regularly and is a legit Chun player. Against Faddy, who famously plays on a QWERTY keyboard. You can actually see it there in front of you. And that ain't just like a small cut-down keyboard. That is a full, as per my last email, type beat.
Best regards type beat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that thing is straight off the desk.
Damn, man's gonna 360 on the QWERTY. WASD in it.
Can hear the keys. Not his business. All right.
Punch the keys, for God's sake.
I wonder if she's playing modern. Does she play modern or classic?
It's modern on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Maybe continue. My research wasn't that detailed.
Just seen her play. Yeah.
Wow. Respect for getting the headset on with the hair buns as well.
A skill in of itself, you know.
Not her first rodeo.
Again, rare to see Chun-Li players out here in the cut. We talked about it previously. Difficulty of the character. You got to be born and bred to play the footsies with her. Kim, on the other hand,
she's got them nails on as well.
Dang.
Respect for the ladies who managed to play with their nails done.
Chun-Li. Okay, so we'll be modern. We won't see the modern.
Let's see them reactions.
Okay. Majin reactions. Fireball right off the rip. Reversal
jabs. You're not getting away with that fake stuff.
Oh.
And again.
He is fireball happy. I like that. Stop the pressure that Kim can put on. The dash ups and run ups, the drive rushes. One slide, really, so why not?
burnout, so that means this is going to be... It should have been a lot of pressure for Fadi, but gives it up. A fatal error. Atadadayo leaving a lot of damage on the table with some of these counter-hit lights, just stringing up 3 lights.
Pretty basic stuff, but this does lead to Oki, though. Like super, give me some distance here. Spit the can, not worth it.
Being a little bit more clinical this round with the conversions.
Clean attack. The Stand Fierce connects. He's able to really complete, but is able to get the burn off though. Off to the fireball. Resorting pretty good. The fireball's been such a good poke to put Fadi on notice. Counter hit, not the proper combo though. Drops, and the Vagabond's gonna be punished. Level 3 incoming. Not enough to kill though. One more hit well. Chipping away. Her game to win. Why not blast out? You wouldn't die for it. Not a bad option to let that go immediately.
First game in the bank for Atadadayo.
Atadadayo on the bottom. You're already dead. Oh, too many fireballs now. We have a way around them. The teleport.
Get out of here with that. All right, nice. There we go. Got the charge.
Go for it. Does burn out, but in modern, I mean, even more with the reaction that you have, we see with Chris G, isn't that much of a problem for the character. Even backs up to ensure there's not going to be a back throw. This week does happen, though.
Oh, no. Like you said, a bit fireball happy, and that definitely worked against her. There's the pickup. No throw tech. Definitely no throw tech there. And again, made the decision that she wasn't going to take the throw there. She just took the throw instead. Oh, now unfortunately no conversion off that counter hit light, but gets a hit anyway.
Off the Vagabond. Jab goes so far. Easy to punish. The legs on the way down.
Legs. Okay, frame trap.
Okay. That.
Nope.
Super. He blocked. He punished.
Meterless kill. And set point now for Atadadayo.
That bar at the bottom. Reversal jab works out. Proper time for the counter hit to hit. So that second part of that crouch fierce that hits us all, man. Lurching forward, connects, overhead, the throw awful. This is looking real bad right here for Fadi. We got to find a way out. It's hard because you lack the defense.
Lo que quiero ver.
All she wrote, a perfect KO.
Ya no hay nada reproduciéndose.
Atadadayo with the big win. They want to hit us with the yatai on the stage, man.
Yatai. We can live the win pose at all. Let me set this down first. Yatta.
Real solid stuff.
Real good stuff. I like the fireball play. Like the fireball game, like the fireball spacing, I should say, was really good. And that was really annoying.
You can see her grow into the confidence, right? Because starting out with just like mashing the lights into the legs. As the
like the simple combo.
Then you start
okay.
making the most of the counter hits, starting to get some good neutral conversions as well.
Into Oki off the spinning bird kick.
Yeah, you can feel her grow into the double spinning bird kick off the OD first. You know, really growing into the confidence on the stage and getting the job done. Very impressive stuff.
Yeah, real good stuff.
Great to see and that's another thing that's great right now in Japan. You know, the way that the ladies are doing it, they're repping. Serious competitors.
Yeah.
Just enjoying being involved in the game, however which way they want to. The cosplay, the streaming, the competition, all three at once.
Yeah.
As you see there with Atadadayo. It's a fantastic, state of the community in the game out there in Japan, and more credit to them for it.
I mean, I like that the scene really tries to embolden over Japan, especially women and other people outside to play more, and like they try to Bonchan and them try to do so in terms of like Crazy Raccoon. Like so, you see a lot of that with the esports teams and the players themselves, just trying to push them forward, and a lot of them just get much better.
Damn right. I mean, there's no physical limitations and no reason that the ladies can't be better than the men. All it is training, practice, confidence, knowledge, and opportunity. One more set, I believe, in this block, and it is going to be Sushi Heaven versus Chap A from Chile.
Uy, Chapa.
As we've seen, obviously, with Blaz,
Chapita.
like Max and them that have been rising through the ranks. There's also the Chilean twins, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot their names.
Oh, Chapa.
Oh, Sonic Prox and Scorpion
Yes.
Prox. And,
There we go.
what's the other one called? Oh my god, that is so bad.
They did so well in the World Warriors just recently, too. Off the rip. Don't remember. But that scene overall, there's a reason why they have a World Warrior. And I'm so happy that Capcom has included them in their own World Warrior because they've been deserved. Also,
Chapita.
having like a bi-weekly or monthly online local that they have where Blaz plays, Grimy plays, a lot of them play. You'll see some of that talent out there if you're unfamiliar in general, people. So watch that.
Nicholas. Scorpion Prox.
Two very talented twins taking to Street Fighter 6. Chile's got a lot of good competitors.
The second-year high school twins still in SFL this year.
I don't know, actually.
JP. The JP was last year, right? Was on the squad.
Yeah. Okay, JP on the screen. Locking that one in.
C Viper, I think, for Chapa.
Okay.
Ah, no, Mai.
Okay.
Ah, yo pensé que iba a usar a Viper.
Sometimes, depending on
Coño.
what you want to do. Understandable. I haven't get to see a lot of JP lately. I feel like that character, you get to see it from Take-P. You know, obviously Juicy Joe and a few other players, but
Chapa, vamos.
good character. You gotta know how to use him at high level because people are used to the departure game. You have to have good zoning, understanding what to do with the character overall, so like counter poking. But you're gonna be rewarded.
Yeah, I would think C Viper would be a very good character matchup here, but what do I know?
No.
I'll have to ask Fidel and wonder what he says about it. Or like, you know, the big bird. OD coming through the
Desesperado.
pressure. The lockdown pressure is here.
No, está
Spin.
tratando de interrumpir después el jab. Ese es el tema aquí, que los jabs son cancelables y
Careful. Watch
el mix-up es muy arrecho.
Down for a heavy punch round start and the OD command grab as soon as the eyes were open on wake up.
No one's dealing with that. Down forward, heavy punch, round start into OD command grab is cursed. Uh-oh, there's the pickup as well. Straight to the back.
Sushi Heaven.
How dare you try and traverse the stage? Unacceptable.
Backdash OD. The teleport in.
And again,
Gets up
attack
back.
Lanzate con Viper, lanzate con Viper.
Sushi Heaven. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if we're going to get a character change or if he's just having to think about this.
Do we switch? Is it time for the Viper?
Apparently not.
Okay, well. We'll see a little something, but see what we can do. I don't know. And this JP is really predicated putting down the departures. Locking down. You gotta recognize when that's gonna happen, like what situations are real and false. Interrupt accordingly. She having the round start with the OD and the immediate departure, covering his back, his space.
Yeah, it's not being put off, and you do still need to continue trying to get across that space. It's unfortunate.
Eso.
He had all those resources, Sushi having to dump. But here we go. This is the back roundhouse.
Command grab
Buena.
clears it. It's like a 20 frame start, if I'm not mistaken, or up in the teens.
Buena, Chapa.
Tap A.
Chapi. Chapi. El Sengola le dice Chapi, es Chapa.
All right, got to be careful. That's right. Gets off, gets away with it, and also gets the hit.
There's not a lot of damage to that scenario, so you're not too put off by it.
Buena.
More so now.
Word.
Step back, stand fierce.
I can hear some Chileans making some noise outside as well by the stage. Yeah,
Pasa nada.
no way of cancelling that.
DI'd. Side switch, of course. Departure for the extension.
Attack the drive gauge. Are we going to try and sneak one in? Almost came down. And that would have been the round. We do sneak
Pasa nada.
in.
Still alive after this. For damage and knockdown, OD, departure, the teleport.
Oh, Dios.
Fine. OD doesn't
no.
pick up though, but the
Oh.
jump in will do the job. Ooh, it's that point. Sushi heaven.
Nice check.
Yeah, fake out fireball just to make you flinch a little bit. Try to drive rush up.
Yeah, there's enough data now to kind of see when
Level 1, level 1.
drive rush in behind these, or underneath, sorry, the obstacle course.
No, lo va a burnear.
Tagged by one ghost in burnout, but that could be way worse.
Yeah, it doesn't really get much there. There's the conversion off the counter hit, strong into the low forward. Just marshalling that corner. Chapa in burnout, but gets knocked down now. The command grab once again, and that
Buena,
is
buena,
going
buena.
to lead to Sushi Heaven losing the game and going one apiece now.
All even.
I don't think I've ever seen a JP go for command grab this frequently.
Especially OD. Using that amount of bar for that. Back in there with the drive rush jab, just trying to find a way in. Once again, the DI
Buena.
the cane spin.
Qué buena, buena, buena.
Attention to these strings. A bit too predictable with it.
No quiere salir de ahí.
Nice.
Head to
Buena.
head, not trying to tap parry that time.
Misses the
Overhead muy pronto ahí.
Excuse me. Departure's out, the teleport's there.
Does go for the parry
Holy
again.
parry.
Does get thrown off.
Oh.
Days. Doesn't look to activate.
Buena,
Interesting.
buena.
Two is a thing.
Level
two is a
1.
thing.
Level 2, level 2.
Right rush and let it ride. Oh!
Eso, buena.
Not sure if there's a dropped input there, but Chapa happily took that conversion.
Right to
All right,
the bank.
there we go.
Level 2.
Target combo straight into the mix. Nice defense, and again, Sushi Heaven doesn't really get much off of that 2-bar spend.
That's the important thing.
Uh-oh.
Buena.
Get too much off of that.
Could have done.
Bar, stand fierce, air to air.
Puts himself back in the corner.
It's like with punish, the DI hits a heavy though.
Perfect timing again.
Marico, trae impact ahí un hit.
Heavy, same as it did in the first game.
Ah, complicado acá.
Nice pickup.
Here's OD. That's enough. Final game, final round.
Lord.
Complicado, marico.
A lot of resources at the bottom though for Sushi Heaven, but more importantly, Chapa has that level 1 if you can pop it off. If you find a way in the routing.
Buena.
I'd be off of this.
You know what? He hasn't really used level 1 at all.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get the damage. Tagging on a little bit more.
Buena.
That was so much.
3 bars well spent. The stock ups right after. We have 4 in the menu. In the chamber, the back throw happens though. Off the amnesia, level 2.
All right.
What a reversal jab.
Again, the level 2 just doing nothing.
Pierce.
Sushi Heaven
Dios.
fighting for his life.
He's back with bar though.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, just too far. Ah!
The tech.
Dios mío.
Big jump!
Yeah, do that. The reactions are there. That jump is all she wrote.
Mierda, eso.
Yes, and you can see how much it means to the young man. That's got to be his old man.
There's a lot of familiar
They've
support.
got the
in
same,
Chile.
they have exactly the same face.
Same face, a little bit of the same hair, a little bit in the front right there. Okay.
Same barber, definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
The same person. Why not? Why you going to a different barber? Your son. Makes sense though. But I like that familiar support. That's a big thing in a lot of these fighting game tournaments you get to see, especially in Chile.
Great composure as well. Took the time to go back to character select. We thought, oh, I didn't switch characters. No, just took. Thought about it. Didn't get put off of the strategy that didn't work out once, but was the right strategy.
Right.
Which is still trying to traverse, trying to use Drive Rush to get in through that obstacle course. Just wait, look, see what the patterns are, and then take advantage, get in. Try and maintain that pressure. Great play in terms of dealing with the command grabs, which is crazy because that's not something traditionally you think of looking for.
That puts you off your game to see that on a stage like that. You hit me with a command grab with all that startup.
Some huge big bet jump-ins over projectiles as well. The ghosts getting blown up. Some big
jump-ins
into
that
big,
put him in burnout. Yeah.
Yep. Good stuff. Really good stuff. You know, you can see that young man is paying attention, taking in the information that's being given out by his opponent, by Sushi Heaven, who I have to say definitely did have a good account of themselves. They certainly look very, very competent. I think the big thing there, though, is at least 3, maybe 4 level 2 activations.
Únicamente de su propia voluntad. He dicho que íbamos a hacer un minuto de silencio. Nuevamente deja al descubierto la clase de personas que son segundos. Recuerdo de mi querida Venezuela. Y muy especialmente mandarle todo mi apoyo a toda la comunidad venezolana que vive en esta tragedia terrible y toda España. Hemos querido que la alianza se busque a Dios. Como venezolana, y hablar con ustedes. Por eso, con familia venezolana, que un ser querido. Porque decíamos que somos desaparecidos por todos los afectados por esta tragedia y con cada
We're going to be moving on in the weeks to come because the
Mi pueblo ha soportado demasiados años de sufrimiento gracias al socialismo. Y hoy vuelve a ser golpeado por una señora mujer, no olviden que los venezolanos le piden señora de fuerte y resiliente, señora.
One of the richest prizes in esports, the Esports World Cup, and it's in Paris,
Fortaleza
France, Ola. I love that. Not a short trip.
Voy a mandar
I
unos
will
cientos de
definitely
dólares.
be making the trip to Orlando.
Pero voy a mandar unos cientos de dólares. No voy a decir una cantidad, pero voy a mandar unos cientos de dólares. Y lo quiero hacer aquí en stream.
It has returned August the 14th to the 16th, one of my absolute favorite events of the year. I'll definitely see you there. 3 big majors coming up, Cola. It's exciting.
Super exciting to see all this offline action.
Estamos muy tristes.
Is playing offline. These players travel out again, sponsor unsponsored, and making upsets or making some big wins.
Yeah, the dreams are on the line. The matches will continue, but that brings our block to an end. Don't go anywhere, though. We've got some of the best in the business waiting in the wings to take over and step in. The action for Street Fighter 6 at EVO 2026 will continue after this short break.
Chipotle and 2XKO are back for round 2. Use promo code TAGTEAM at checkout to unlock the Chipotle Fresh Fit backpack for your avatar. Visit chipotle.com/2XKO for details.
Come on, everyone!
I'm in orbit, Quill. Too easy. Bam!
Big fist coming in! Fighter, activate!
Great power comes a great beatdown.
Together, we can achieve anything!
Anything.
Whose journey has been 2-0 over Ghostman, then lost 2-0 to Diaphone, and then where are we at? I believe in you. And then 2-0 versus Gigabra.
What a
El Tigir. ¿Qué hay acá?
Yep, that's my mom. The absolute legend went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible?
With AT&T wireless and home internet.
Hey, text me if you need anything.
Level up your connection with AT&T.
2 after losing game 1. That you would just feel like $1 million after that, wouldn't you? Yeah. But also a crushing place to drop at the final hurdle of making it out of pools. So let's see. Well, it's going to be Caitlyn and Kali freestyle. This is a tricky team to pilot. Well, right now, Mobu, you just stay over there, mate. I'm going to shoot you. Running 1,000,000 miles an hour there, Kali. Not on my watch. Oh, yeah. Bang! Tilt it up. Now, building quite a consistent amount of meter, though, with these whip gunshots. Oh, caught on the way down.
Huge
from Nams. Just put the trap down, happy to just sit there and stand on it. Didn't quite...
Not on my watch.
All I'm seeing is gun.
Well, it's because Vi ended up like on a trap at the last minute. Those cupcake bear traps.
Just getting shot.
I love that.
Much dishonorable.
No, I love the way that Nams is piloting the team though, because it's like Caitlyn is mainly looking to keep that distance game at all times. As soon as they're blocking something and Akali's out, going with Akali, push them even further away. That kind of like 3H to kind of keep them blocking. Go back to Caitlyn and just rinse, repeat. Oh, okay, just the in and out. Managed to finally find something.
All right, we've seen these combos many times before. This will splat, this will create a situation. What are we doing from it? Oh, we're just rolling away and the back's away. Like, we're out of there.
Interesting to end with the Azuna drop as opposed to like a limit strike or something, which is much more of like a common end for Akali in the corner. Yeah, there's the Shroud. Out on block. Oof. Okay, break. Wants to keep the Vi alive. But again, even with the break, you have to be so careful if you call Vi now, though, because if Vi gets clipped by anything, they're absolutely just not going to be able to survive it.
If that Caitlyn's on point, if that Caitlyn gets on point at any point, that range becomes so scary. You can't even defensively use an assist to like tank a projectile or something.
I mean, even just reacting to an assist being on the screen with like Super 1 or something, just a gunshot.
All right.
¿Y quiénes son las tres personitas que están aquí conmigo? Ah? Me siento solo. No hablan, no me dicen nada.
You can't really, even that call was a risk. But we're weaving in and out. We're still alive. We land a big hit, and here comes Darius, a bit too far away to capitalize.
Tú solito. Solitario.
For sure. So now, Vi is going to be all on her lonesome. Not a huge amount to work with. I mean, she's going to have meter, but without any health. What do? You take the risk, maybe, with the invincible charge? Nah, you just get kneed in the head, mate.
I think Mobu did a good job of keeping the Vi alive, though, considering how dangerous it was to kind of have her in the game. But it's weird, right? Because it's like, she's there for the assist, but it's hard to use the assist because she'll just die if she gets clipped. So she's almost a liability. But I think Mobu was able to play around it really well. Brought her in just at the right moment, got a hit, but wasn't able to make more of it. But this is much better of a start, though.
Starting off, watch your feet, mate.
What do you got? ¿Quién está por ahí? ¿Quién está por ahí? Háblenme. Estoy solo acá. Estoy solito. El chat no se mueve. Estamos retransmitiendo por Twitch, YouTube y TikTok.
To end the combo in the Azuna drop and kind of just take the extended advantage of it, as opposed to like the limit strike. Oh, but ended up on it again. That's not the first time that's happened, where Mobu has gone for a dash with Vi and just ended up bear trap first. But again, you know what? Nams is ending combos in Super just as an advantage ender to just set up some sort of meaty. Whether it's Caitlyn with the meaty gunshot, Akali with something off of the Azuna drop in the corner.
Big time.
Seems to be quite happy to just take that chunk of damage.
Accuracy on the actual manual projectiles has been on point as well.
Oh yeah, we actually haven't even needed to see that much of like the flick you see from Caitlyn, right? We kind of, if you hold a direction or you double tap, you kind of just immediately go quite significantly there. You can kind of angle it, but hasn't really needed to. Just good old manual aiming, and that is going to be a match point already. Now, again, had to claw this pull back from going into losers round 1. Literally the first match of the tournament, 2-0, but is so close to making it out of pool on the loser side. You know there's going to be a sigh of relief and a half.
That's definitely commentator's curse. The first time the rifle shot has missed, and it's after we pointed it out.
Qué buena.
Sorry. Yeah, but missed it, but does not matter. It's still ready. Oh, but again, just using the trap as a projectile.
Cake time.
In that kind of range. Baits the anti-air, makes you want to press, and then boom, underneath, the trap catches. I think just having the trap on the floor is so useful, though, because Vi, you know, we're saying earlier on, very horizontal, but very grounded. If you have that kind of trap to just get in the way, it's going to be so much harder for her to actually establish that space. But the distance, Nams just running underneath and ready. The preparation, Nams is so ready for this. All right, break bonus is going to activate rather early in the combo, but again, advantageous to Azuna drop.
Azuna drop.
Just in case there was a wake up, some kind of button challenge.
Oh, there is a hit.
This distance, Caitlyn, this is where you want to be. Oh, headshot!
Headshot.
To go as well on the side of Nams. This is a fantastic lead to have.
Muy buena.
Time though, manages to get past the trap this time, but you have a hell of a comeback to make. Near the Fury though is Mobu. Oh, but it's gonna have to pop it. Yeah,
that airborne trap has had like 100% hit rate. I'm telling ya.
Oh my goodness. I actually think near enough every single trap in the air, except the penultimate one, where Vi was able to dash through, it was just guaranteed to just get that catch. And it's such a high damage opener as well for Caitlyn, if you've got the resources. But well played.
What
Good
a
lord.
path.
I mean, yeah, like, we were saying in the very first block of games today, it's pretty miserable losing your very first match of EVO because there is so many matches to play to even get out of pools at that point. But managed to make it work. Well done. One all the way back through and now out of pools on the loser's side. That is a job well done. And you can sit easy for the rest of today for sure before you come back tomorrow.
My
GG's.
only regret is that we did not get to see Doug with the butter on him.
Yeah, but that's for gimmick reasons though, right? The name, the legendary name, but not meant to be, unfortunately.
I'd love to meet Butter Dog.
Yeah, who wouldn't, man? Who wouldn't? That's what I say. But that's it. That's going to be it for the block. So thank you very much for tuning in to us again. Don't go anywhere, because even though we're going to go for a commentator swap, the games continue. There are still 2 whole blocks left of 2xKO. So don't go anywhere. There is plenty more left to watch when we come back from this break. But for now, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a few minutes' time. See you soon.
Get happy. Come and get happy now. Come and get happy. Come and get happy now. There's nothing in this world that you can't rise above. The limit is the sky when you are ruled by love. Come on now.
Come on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It is EVO 2026 coming to you live and direct from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Street Fighter 6, guys. Doesn't get any more hype than this. My name is Ryan Hart, and I'm joined by none other than Ringe.
My man.
Definitely about to appreciate this block, my bro. How you doing?
Great, man. You already know. We in Vegas. It's EVO, Las Vegas. It's been a great time already today. We're having Street Fighter 6, the most competitive fighting game to probably ever exist. We've seen thousands upon thousands of people in brackets, and I mean, I can never predict who's going to take the whole thing, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's going to be no different tale today.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I mean, this is the place where it matters, right? This is where it doesn't matter what happens on ranked, it doesn't matter what your MR is, doesn't matter how we do in the locals. It's about coming here and exhibiting. You don't come here to practice. No. You practice at home, and you come in to show what you've been practicing. You know what I'm saying? You want to deliver on that grand platform, and there's no one bigger than EVO.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, I like the way you put it, right? It's all about, this is basically the reward for the work that you put in, right? Everything else is practice. Now it is time for the performance, and you get to let loose and really get a chance to become a world champion, have yourself immortalized on the winner's wall, like yourself, you know what I mean? So it's definitely so sick to see, and I love that we continue to appreciate the legacy and the history of the fighting game community, right? Yeah. It's something that really contributes to making EVO feel as important and big as it is.
100%. No, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's one of them things where you come here and, you know, can you weather the storm of your own pressure? You know, what people also have to factor in is a lot of this, what you watch when you see people on stream, is them battling themselves.
Yes.
You know, it's a battle of self. It's can I deliver the regular standard me that I usually bring to the table? Can I do that? And it's not always easy to do because you think, well, this is why isn't it going to be me? But nerves creep in, you know. You're excited as well. It's not always negative nerves. Like, it's butterflies in the stomach.
Yes.
You're excited for what you know you're capable of. But whether you can deliver that or not under the pressure, remember, you only have a short amount of time. It's best of 3. It's quick sets. Things happen fast. There's high damage on the game. So, yeah, it can happen that sometimes you're so excited to play that you don't actually play.
Yeah.
You know? And that's always something to kind of bear in mind before you get into the set.
It's so true. Like, you know, the butterflies are a signal that you're passionate, that you care about what you're doing, right? But, yeah, like, getting into this type of atmosphere where you're in a crowded room of thousands of people, not at your usual setup, right? There's going to be some slight differences in your timings and whatnot. Being able to compose yourself under all that pressure is truly what separates the regular tournament player from people that are not as well versed in this, right? But we got Cobra versus Zero Rogue as we continue round 1 of pools with some big bodies.
And it is Sagat versus Geef, one of my favorite matchups. And let's see what happens to Geef now with a strong start here. Dashing with the House of Dash.
Cobra contra Zero Rogue.
Sagat retaliating against the forward throw.
I got a question for you. So you said one of your favorite matchups, but obviously you play a lot of Sagat. So if the Sagat plays this correctly, should the Geef have a chance?
The Geef always has a chance.
Always has a chance.
Yeah, you know, it's a matchup where Sagat has to psychologically convince Geef that it's a bad matchup.
Okay, okay.
You know,
got
you're
you.
playing the odds all the time.
En la
It's
tech.
not a bad matchup by
Te voy a
any
convencer
means.
psicológicamente de que este es un matchup malo.
Sagat plays because this is a game of playstyles.
Yes.
As much as it is a game of, you know, arguable tier lists, it's a game of playstyles. So it's does your style plus the character match outweigh what your opponents bring to the table. And so, yeah, this is one of the things that people don't really consider. You're playing the guy, right, or the girl, you know, and you have to always think about, does that style combined with the character make it a bad match for me?
Yes,
because sometimes that is a thing. And so, as the Sagat, you're trying to convince the opponent that it's a bad match for him. And by doing that, you take away his mental edge, you take away his momentum, and you take away his confidence, and eventually you can break him down and win.
Ooh, and yeah, that's looking like what Cobra did.
But it's not happening in this game, though.
Yeah, I mean, Cobra's like, I am unconvinced that this is a bad matchup, right?
I don't believe you.
Like, this seems pretty good to me, and he's playing like it. But I really like the way you put that, right? The fact that you have to convince the other person, that you have to like really try to affect their mental.
Yeah, this is all sales.
Yeah,
you know when the guy with the briefcase shows up at your doorstep selling the knives in the suitcase.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I got a set for you. Do you wanna buy these encyclopedias? Like, he'll have a little package. Yeah, I'm not buying anything.
Uy.
Right? One of the best tools for victory on fighting games is don't buy anything people try and sell you.
Oh,
when you see something, just don't entertain it. When they're like faking a parry or whatever, don't entertain it. Don't give them anything that leads them into a trap. That leads them into executing their traps.
Exactly.
Right? Don't even bother. Don't even go close. You know?
Yeah, they're
trying to bait you into something.
Exactly. To get you to react a certain way, right? So not doing that is exactly how you don't fall into those traps.
I'm not buying anything. I don't believe you.
I love the
right?
way
I don't believe you. Yeah, combat is about deception.
Yep.
And you know, Street Fighter is no different there. It's about tricking them into believing something that's not true, so that you can do what you want to do and gain control and get the win.
100%. I love the way you put that. Cobra, I mean, he's been looking good this whole time, right? You see immediately sniping the Sagat, trying to catch the walk bags, did so perfectly.
Really nicely done there. Low on drive gauge now. Oh, and he's put himself in burnout. And there's the OD
Nice.
barrier. This is good for Geef right now. Oh, my goodness me.
Drop kick. Booker T, eat your heart out.
Oh, the target.
Yeah, committed to it, right? It's scary, very
punishable. Go for the DI momentarily. I can feel it coming.
Oh,
I can feel it coming. Oh, no.
Close enough to get the ODSPD pull.
No, ¿cómo vas a hacer el target combo ahí?
Cobra taking that 2 straight games. Unfortunate for Geef there. Bit risky with the target combo at the end. He worked the time before, but no dice at the end there.
Are you a big target combo guy with Sagat? You like sending it or not?
I mean, the thing is, you need them.
You need to at some point,
medium kick,
right?
hard kick, and hard punch, hard kick. Why? Because you need the knockdown, you need the terrain back, and you need the Oki. One of the most important things is that you get knockdown Oki on this game, and that's how Sagat can get it from far. You know, you're not really going to get tiger shots that much, like in that way.
Yeah.
You know, you're not
Target combos.
Oki shots for the knockdown every time. Right?
Yeah,
it's too expensive.
absolutely.
And good players are not going to give you jumping opportunities to anti-air that often. So you're looking at a knockdown from a button, and you know, if they're whiff punish games on point, you at least can make sure that what you're going for is going to get you what you want.
Yeah.
A lot of times people waste time going for stuff that's not even going to get them what they want. Like you're risking the big you're risking the big wake up level 3 when it's not even going to kill.
Yeah,
you know, it wouldn't even kill anyway. So you're risking the whole game. But sometimes if you're going for like a target combo and it's going to knock down, get you the drive rush in for Oki, then it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
For minimal risk.
You're a wise man, because like it's funny because like when you put that like that, right, where people do things that aren't even really getting them to what they want to do. Like I remember when I talked to you back at Gamers 8, I was like,
a while back.
and one of the things you dropped on me was like, hey, when you got goals, and like I asked this man for game about life, not even just about fighting games or anything. I was like, yo, put me on to life, bro. And one of the things that you told me that stuck with me was like, yo, when you set goals, make sure you think about what you're going to do after you accomplish that goal. Because people will accomplish that goal and then have that empty feeling of like, what do I do now, right? And that's a similar thing with what we're talking about in fighting games right now, where it's like you can accomplish that wake-up level, you got it or whatever, but the life deficit is still like this, or your drive meter is still like this, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really capitalize from there.
Well, what people have to understand about goals in general is goals are a package deal. You don't just have one goal and everything dead stops after that. Talk to someone like Zien. He won Evo, and after that he felt empty.
Yeah.
Because he had accomplished everything. Emptiness can come with the pinnacle of a goal because you haven't processed what comes after. afterwards. So it's a package deal. There's always what comes after you achieve your goal. That's why if you already, before you even start that mountain climb,
your
think about
facts.
what you want to have happen after that goal's completed, it will help you, you know? Whether it's looking for a new job after the current contract is over as a freelancer, whether it's looking for what kind of gamer you want to be, do you want to win
Se están lanzando los
What's the
facts.
goal? What's the plan? You're trying to run your local as a TO, right? Yep. You're not going to start by running a big major. You're going to start by running a small event, maybe an online thing, then maybe a local at a smaller venue, and you're going to get bigger and grow from there. And I think it's just about focusing on what you want your journey to be. We're all ambitious, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We all have our little roadmap of plans and events we want to happen, and we already know exactly how we want them to go down. Yeah. So it's always a question of putting that into perspective that can become a realistic dream for you. A realistic dream that you have happen for you.
100%, man, and I really like that mentality, and because it can be applied to so many things, right? Where it can be applied to the big life goals, what you're trying to do, career-wise or life-wise, whatever. But it can also be applied to even just the small things in game, right here, what we're talking about, right? Like, obviously, I've been playing Alex.
Otra
right? He's my newest character that I've been playing, right? And you could always just apply it to like the little small things, right? Where like I'm looking for slash elbow. I got to remember from this distance. It's not just about hitting the slash elbow. It's about remembering to do the knee afterwards, right? To get the best Oki possible, and not just default to like light lariat like I like to do. You know, like little things like that.
I mean, in Move Ambition, there was layers to it. I mean, I'd say there were 3, but I'll get into that after this game.
Yeah, I mean, remind me if I forget. I was going to say, we got plenty to talk about for sure. As we're getting our next players up, I believe this is going to be Game Over versus I Am Natural. We shall see, yes indeed. It's going to be Jamie versus Mod. Jamie, a character that gets underrepresented.
100%.
Pretty damn good, honestly, nowadays.
Really.
Like,
no,
for
sure.
real.
And I think the more we get less and less Jamie representation, the more dope the character becomes. People slowly forget the matchup, people slowly forget the meta, and then a Jamie will come with sort of unexpected style and be able to do a lot of work, you know?
100% right now, though, of course.
Stuck in the corner, though, fighting out with the crouch jab. Gets himself a combo. Oh, no. Needs to wake up DP.
Oh, yeah, but just walk it up under that one.
Yep, really nice. Safe jump. Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, I ended up taking it.
Man.
Just got clipped by the wake up buzz.
What is going on?
We are
This is crazy.
swinging. Okay, I see what we're playing with now.
¿Qué pasa, marico?
Coming out.
All right. We're in Vegas, not Chicago.
Raw sweep. Just Rago sweep.
It's raw.
It's raw.
Send it back. Right now, though, the breakdance fighting.
Where'd you get this from the field?
Say you know.
Oh, the Cachosen's out there. Okay.
Oh, threw her out of the DI.
Yo, he's in burnout, though.
Oh, the hair down.
Oh, the hard kick.
Hair down, man down. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Close. Down to the last hit. Wow, just Rago drive rush throw to start the round.
She's like, you see I'm wearing red. Don't flash that blue at me. Wrong neighborhood, pal.
Tried to parry there. Oh, neutral. Doesn't quite make it in time. Oh, nice.
Uy.
Reacts there with the DI. Is he going to spend it? No. Would have put him close to burnout there, but he decides not to use it. He drops the combo again. Oh, nice. Gets the punish counter, hard kick. Sweep. Oh, no, he missed it.
He was all right. Looks like he'd been prepared for that.
Gets the pick up throw anyway.
Oh, my, the
I've never seen that trade in my life. That looked like a Sagat trade. I've never seen that before. Oh, and the DI. What a read on the OD.
Yeah, got caught trying to
he's going to spend it. He's going to be close for the round. That's not going to kill.
Yeah, not going to kill, but it will put him in burnout,
He's going to put him in burnout. His chances are good, but he's got level 3 now as well.
Yeah,
so Cachosen's a risk here.
Still burnt out.
Oh, he could have done it.
He could have.
He could have done level 3.
Was not looking for the projectile.
Oh, my gosh. DP, no!
No anti-air as well.
What is happening?
Oh! It's scary. We talked about the nerves of the Evo stage, Ryan.
Oh, man. This is... No!
Pasó Danielu.
Come on, man. Ryan's like,
hang on a second. No!
Wow. Level 3 as well.
Que lo que era de pelea, man.
People
never over.
Can get so nervous as well when you're trying to close it out. Like, you're like, oh, my goodness, the W is right there. You get so thirsty for it.
He had it, man. He had it.
There's things that you can default to when you're that thirsty in this game, like a DI, right? That has such long recovery frames. Like
one of the tried and true round enders.
Oh, man. It is a risk, though, man. You can see right there. Got caught multiple times. Just played it a little bit too safe.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
All right.
Cachosen.
Oh, no.
Wait, is that a misinput? Doing that a lot. Okay. Gets the DI now. Level 1. Fan up here.
Oh, all day, every day.
Oh, this is looking bad for game over, but it's not game over just yet. Nice counter sweep there with punish.
Got another drink in there as well.
Okay, takes the throw. Drive rush in, and there's the throw. That's going to be it. Oh, man. Wow, what a game. That was insane.
I am natural.
I am natural. Almost let that one slip away.
Yeah, it was scary, man. We were swinging right now.
Yeah, indeed.
100% big swings.
But I don't understand these DPs, man. They're just coming out.
Yeah, you know, when you said it's that executioner, I actually didn't consider that before, but you might be right.
Like that. I mean, he looks too good for that to just be a tactic. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like there's been a lot of solid play beyond that, right? The random DPs have definitely been the outlier, and it could just be, like doing the fireball motion a little bit too sloppily.
Maybe, yeah, or like trying to walk forward and do it. And
Yeah,
stuff like that,
exactly, yeah.
Oh, a bit set a little bit too early on that DI.
And that's what I was gonna say. The palm didn't get the
And
full
then
conversion, but
man, he has been making that DI do mad work.
yeah, the whiff
Okay.
from the whiff from like heavy range away into DI is patent strap, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be ready for that in Street Fighter
Definitely.
6. This is what players are gonna do.
Raw sweep again. Oh man, the standing fierce.
Buena.
That's standing fierce, man.
Enhanced Kachosen.
One of
Set
the
point
best.
now for I am natural.
Yeah, one of the best buttons in the game for sure. That stand heavy for mine. I think it's like 9 frames, forward advancing, very very strong.
Indeed, indeed. Drive rushes in.
Oh.
Okay, give me them wreckers.
Ooh.
Oh man, he got greedy with the drinks.
I was gonna say,
Made to
bro.
pay the price.
Man said put it
Oh,
on
wow.
my tab. Yeah, a little bit of execution error allowed for the big
Oh,
punish. I
no.
saw him reaching.
Throw denied. Imagine putting your hand in fire. That must hurt. Oh, we got a reversal. Okay.
Esto debería matar.
Yes.
Okay.
This is good damage, man.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
CA hurts.
Si se lo gastaba.
Swing in terms of the drive, gauge momentum as well.
Yep. What's it going to be a wake up? He's not going to do wake up DI, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he could take this round.
Oh, it actually did connect with the wall.
Yeah, it wasn't a 2-hit. Okay, so game over. Still alive.
Huge here.
Okay. 'Cause I want more damage.
Taking a drink. Oh, ended up on the other side right there. I
Very
think
nice. Yeah, he's had a few side switches. Nice, baits the DP out, gets the punish counter.
I was gonna say that's at least 2 drinks.
He's up to 3 drinks now. Command thrower is on deck.
Indeed. Oh, all the way.
4 now. Oh, hang on a second. Might see a turnaround this set.
Oh no,
Wow.
instead tried the DI, but once again that's ready.
Maldita sea.
Mad ambitious.
Yeah, bruh.
Okay, I am natural. Wanted none of it. Level 1 wake up. Oh, but he's looking good for the money in this run.
Yeah,
Game over. 1 more hit to take it.
Even took a drink to get some drive gauge back. He's at level 4, but I am natural.
Wilson.
Oh, air to air met in the middle.
Yo, that dive kick is so good.
It is.
That is so good. I'm not even going to front. That is so good. I mean, you have to spend 2 bars.
1-1.
But it does a lot of jobs, man.
Yeah, I mean,
That beats-
that other
that
one we
beats
saw
bare stuff.
earlier. That
Oh wait, we've got a controller issue.
my man.
Like
Man thought he was playing online
Did
for a
he-
second.
Did he fall asleep?
But yeah,
Alright, here we
even
go.
the one that got DI'd, right? I was surprised that he was able to recover in time
Yeah.
and DI back. I was like, oh.
Yeah, true.
The DI
Couldn't
right
recover
there.
from that one. Finds himself in the corner now.
La locura esta pelea.
Oh my god, the neutral jumps, man. He just kept throwing them out.
Yeah, a little bit too ambitious with that heavy kick. The opponent's neutral jumping like that is a scary thing to throw.
Yeah, and my spacing just really on point right now. Keeping game over at a really uncomfortable space. And there's the DI. It's not going to kill, so he's going to get the combo. Yep.
He just takes it immediately
What?
right there. No counter to the jump
There's
out.
something
either.
going on with the controller, man. Wait, you could...
Oh, the breakdance.
No lo ma... Oh, sí.
Oh my
Uy,
god.
qué buena.
I wasn't sure, you
That's
know.
it. Yeah, same.
I wasn't sure if he should spend level 2. Man, I can't believe he took
Qué
that.
locura.
And it is set point. He's leading in the set now. This is mad.
Yeah, game over. Honestly, it looked like he was going to be going down.
Yeah.
But he's battled back here.
Okay,
and
and this time he wakes up to level 1.
Oh, no.
And my waiting for the perfect time to punish.
Yeah.
Wonder if he could have snuck in a neutral jump there. But nevertheless, we're going to have level 3 on deck here.
I like spinning it immediately here. Give yourself some time to build some bar back, right? You're down around, so as much damage here as early as possible.
Okay. Wake up, crouch hard kick. Into the forward throw. Try to parry there. I am natural. Loses some bar there. That is going to be it. No dropped combos.
Marico, ¿qué pasa?
Talked about again, right? The heavy range. That you gotta watch out for the DIs, especially either after a whip button or a neutral jump. Those are definitely 2 popular spots for players to do it.
100%. All right, level 2 now. Charges up. 4 drinks on deck. This is bad news for I am natural here. Oh, wakes up with the OD.
Really challenges, actually wins the air to air as well. Wow, that was definitely strange.
Safe jump. No, that's not going to work. That is a safe
Indeed.
jump. You can't wake up with level 1.
Quick knockdown as well, still. A little bit of time.
And I am natural back for a punish counter for he's in trouble now. Oh, he didn't wake up with any reversal that time. And the neutral jump. Wow, he takes it. Game over. The nod of a head. I'm telling you, man, there was some.
Qué locura de pelea esa.
Talking about something.
Okay.
He's shaking his head. I don't know what he won, but he's shaking his head. So I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, there definitely might have been something because even when we saw like at that round start where one of the players wasn't moving,
It looked weird. Yeah, there were a couple of moments.
A little strange, but you know.
He's looking at the cable. Like I don't know. That looked weird. But then nonetheless, game over. Marches forward here, victorious, 2-1 there.
Jamie.
And with the Jamie, yeah, it's nice to see some Jamie. We've got a lot of mine, so I can do with a bit of Jamie.
Yeah,
mix it up a bit. Let me mix it up a little bit.
100%, man.
So, yeah, man, this is good stuff. EVO 2026, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Well, did you want to keep talking about that point that
What was I saying again?
It was like, man, that's what I was. That's the one thing I was afraid of was I'm going to remind you that you were saying something, but I'm not going to remind you what the subject was. I already knew that's where we were going with this.
So I was saying there are 3 layers to a certain approach. I think it was something to do with how you use moves, right? Okay. And so you were saying about how when you're Alex and you're going for something.
Oh, thinking about what to do next.
So we're back. So basically, I think one of the I'd say the 3 principles I used to work with would be, one is I'm going for a move because I want the damage, right? This move is high damage, or this move has a certain property. I'm going for it because of that singular property. And the second thing is I'm going for it because it's going to get me the win. So these are different thought states you can be in. The third one is the defensive one. It's I'm going to go for this move, but before I go for the move, I'm processing what happens if this move doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to think about, what if the move you're going for doesn't work? What happens there? What does that do? Do I lose the entire round? Do I just lose meter? Do I just lose a little bit of health? Like, what is the risk here? And the more you can start to kind of prepare your mind, right?
Yeah.
Kind of load that into your data bank that this is a risk you're going to take, and the risks are X and Y.
Yeah.
Your gameplay will get immensely better.
100%.
Once you start processing that in real time and start actually having that come to play before you do the move, your gameplay will just be so much better.
I'm so glad that you put it in that way too, whereas like once you get to that level where you can process it in game and like adjust to it, right? Because it sounds like a lot when we're just talking about it, but the more you play fighting games, the more that happens naturally, right? Definitely. And the easier those moments come 100%. To you. So yeah, it is definitely all about, but that's why like you see everybody that wins has put in thousands and thousands of hours, because that's how you get to that point where these things come to you like this, because you need them so fast in the heat of the moment. So it's so cool to see, man. That's why we love fighting games, because that's the journey we've been on, and seeing these players able to pull off stuff like this, be able to process all these options in milliseconds is like legitimately like the beautiful thing about the genre.
The fire always burns, man. The fire always burns. There's one thing that Bleach, any of you Kurosaki Ichigo fans out there, but one thing that Bleach brought home for me is being one with your character. It's about being one with your Zanpakuto. You are a team together.
Yes.
The two of you are one, and in games I also feel that that's very important to bond with your character, to really bind your mind into the system of. It's very important. You can't just skim over characters and be like, well, this guy's top tier, I'm going to pick him. This character's top tier, because you'll never really get out the true essence of your game skill. The juice of what makes you a phenomenal star won't come through if you're just tiptoeing in and out of characters. If you're just skimming the surface of each character. You really have to be one with your. That's why sometimes you'll see like unexpected dons come through and win a big tournament. You'll see characters that are using, you'll see players that are using a relatively low tier character that are doing crazy stuff.
Absolutely.
And this is the difference between just picking up a character because of whatever reason, or I'm actually going to gel with this character and we're going to put in work together.
100%. That's like something that I think not everybody wraps their heads around all the way, because like I know some fans of certain players will be like, well, why doesn't my favorite player pick a better character, right? Like why? Like I'm tired of seeing them fall short of this or whatever, and like go pick a better character, right? It's not that simple, right? It's really not, and it goes back to what you talked about when it came to like we were talking about Sagat Sengi, and how it's both a combination of the character and the person's style that makes you difficult.
Every
to face.
fighting game is a 2v2 game.
Yeah.
Every fighting game is 2v. You're never just playing the character. You're playing the guy as well.
Yes.
And you are also part of that equation, because you matter. How different are fighting games when you've got real problems in life?
Yes.
You can't play the same game because your mind is occupied. Part of your capacity is taken for the other issues in your life. You're worried about exams. You're worried about, I don't know, maybe your cat's sick. Like, I don't know, there's things going on in your life that are taking attention away 100%. From your focus. So you are a player in the game. It's not just your character. Every fighting game, one thing to remember is every fighting game is 2v2 at a minimum.
Was said about, I feel like for what game or what tournament or whatever it was. But it was like, we'll just use
Porque son las 8:20.
it was like, how do you beat Goichi and like when he was like peak DPFC or whatever, right? And you're like,
No, pero si estaba ocupado no me
wrong side of the bed that day.
Puedes ir.
Like sabotage his
No,
breakfast
no,
type situation. You gotta
Poison
give,
that soup,
yeah,
bro.
give him a stomach ache.
Hacer
Something
una
like that.
genética.
You gotta make sure he has a bad
Le voy a
day
decir a mami
outside
que
the
me
game.
traiga pan,
Because, you know, when you're having a good day
venía.
and you're gonna play in the game,
Pero
there's
si
just some
tu
people,
mamá
man,
llega a las
in certain
10.
modes.
Claro, Meli.
You know, and this is what it is.
Anda, vos, no podés ir un momentico aquí abajo.
The Daigo, and it all goes, it all falls apart.
Yeah.
Because he's a
Anda así.
match too.
Ponete las gomas y baja.
I think that's all part of the equation. It's not hard. It's not hard.
No, él no puede ir. Me está diciendo que vaya yo.
You know, sorry, yeah, because it's something that you won't know if you're just playing. Exactly.
si vas a esperar a suelo, 10:30 eso está cerrado.
Claro.
Ya, voy a ver qué hago. Dame un segundito, tía, que voy a escribir a alguien.
The nerves come in and it's like, oh my gosh, this guy's, you know, on Chan like he's famous or, you know, whoever it is. Yeah, and I think getting through that is another unique process about playing in big majors.
Oh yeah, 100%, right? Like getting to be in that environment and like looking across and being like, okay, how do I get my mental state back to like looking at Punk like Johnny Donuts, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean Johnny Donuts is sick, bro? He's got bare combos.
Johnny Donuts, definitely, right? He's a different type of threat, you know
I don't know
what I'm
about
saying?
Johnny Donuts. What?
Oh man, but yeah, it's 100% true, right? There's so much that goes in, like so many variables and things that honestly are under talked about and underexplored when it comes to the tournament environment and what determines success in these environments. So yeah, man, but that is why we're so deep and invested in, because like we think about all this stuff and like to talk about it. So, thank y'all for joining us on this ride here as our next players take their seats.
They're getting ready, they're getting locked and loaded in. But yeah, no, it's very, very true. I mean, it's also good to know why you won and or why you lost. Yes, sometimes I lost because I just had a bad day. I wasn't playing good.
Yeah.
It's just he just had a bad day, you know. And sometimes I lost.
Verde es lo que siempre compramos.
I definitely just sold myself short. I didn't do what I knew I could do. It's on me. You know those games where it's like, look, there's times where you know you got outplayed, and there's times where, no, I had more than this in the tank. Yeah. I could have gone further.
Yeah,
you know?
100%, right? And whenever you talk to players, right, they'll always be more happy with losses where they got outplayed.
Oh, 100%.
You never want to like have an L where it's because you were just not on point at a given moment or whatnot. Like you'd rather always be outplayed.
Yep.
So just something to keep in mind. It's all part of the journey. We all have L's in both instances as well.
Indeed. All right, speaking of L's, we've got Blue versus Casino Bala. And yeah, US and US action here. Yeah. Only versus the Alex.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Alex recently.
Yeah, you've been getting into him. How you liking it?
Yeah, he's fun, man. I think he's a really fun character. I think he's underrated as well. I think there's been some discourse about how he's not good. I'm like, nah, bro. This character's a problem.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know about that, bro. People just don't know the character yet.
Yeah, exactly right. You have to play him extremely differently than most Street Fighter 6 characters, right? Like he's got a stance and whatnot. Like he's not just low forward and drive rush cancel the character. But like when you play him, all right, I don't know about that one. That's not invincible or anything. He just did it.
It is when he does it.
Yeah. It's like Casino Bala's flying knee is invincible, right, buddy?
Balling with that one.
Oh man,
nice. What a statement there to open the set.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just like I'm feeling it. If he was trying to call out like an air leg or what?
No, he could fly over that. Oh, he could have done the
dive bomb.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, stomps away here, level 2. Oh, the Obi Hazanshu gets jabbed out of that.
Qué loco ver una Chun-Li, ¿eh?
Oh,
yep.
Se ven tan pocas ahora.
Yeah, off of the lariat going into this as well. The one-winged angel. Shout out Kenny Omega.
That looks so sick, man. The animation is ridiculous.
Oh man, straight up. That is so sick to me, man. Straight motion captured his actual real-life finisher into the character.
No, pero.
Oh, trying to DI right back here. Betting on the fact that if Blue DI's in reaction, he probably doesn't have enough health to live through it, right? Oh my! I was gonna be a full arm breaker to follow up too. Luckily, didn't have to go through that violence. Nah, man, Alex is a sick character, bro. Like the stance is really fun to use. He's got some ground game. Obviously, the command grab is always a fun time.
Indeed, he's got a lot you can play with. I think fun is one of his strong elements.
100%.
You know, you're never going to be bored playing with Alex, right?
Yeah, you have so many different ways to actually like put the person in the blender, and he has loopable offense. You know what I mean? Like it is tough. You got to make an active decision to get out of the vortex. As you see right there, right? Counter hit. He tried to wake up with a button, but the frames are on his side.
He's guessing everything right. Oh, the aerial knee drop to close the round. Solid stuff. looking like he's taking control of the set here.
Yeah, man,
It really
they're
has.
looking good. Oh, I need to learn how to do this one day. that's a fitness goal right there. The behind the back clap push-ups.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah.
He made it look effortless.
Oh, and again, he keeps trying to wake up, and Ian Alaria for it.
Steve Austin doing the press-ups during the Royal Rumble.
Oh, my man loves it. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. When I see Alex doing the press-up. All right, here we go. Drive rush in now. Oh, another cross-up light kick.
Yeah.
The OD aerial move.
And again, you're going to be in the mix.
What are you?
Oh, did not respond with his own DI right there. He got lucky.
What?
Ooh. The punish counter and a bird out the
flash axe. And again, the crouch jab, flash axe in burnout. Such a good string.
Yeah, that boy, he's got like a really strong string and burnout as well.
Yeah,
like
the chop, the into
stand
the flash
medium
chop.
at the chop.
Like,
Yeah,
I couldn't get out of that. I was playing Problem X. He just kept doing it. I was like, what?
There was like I forgot where you have to get hit, but you have to get hit and then you can press after. Yeah. Like if you just get hit by that, then yeah, you get far enough away. You do stand medium in the drive rush cancel. You just keep doing it until you push him to the corner, and then yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Great stuff. Casino Bala with the Alex. Nice to see. I like the character variety we've had so far. Seen a lot of we haven't seen any Ingrids just yet. Then if we'll get a couple Ingrids or Vipers.
I would love to see both of those characters.
Or Eleanor maybe. Someone more rare, you know. Since the changes, I think Eleanor's definitely viable, man.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, like
I agree with you.
I know in the beginning there was a few holes, few question marks, but now it's undeniable. Like she's got what you need on this game. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we got a young player out in NA named Levi Hakai who's doing a lot of good work with Elena. 100%.
Nice. Is he here?
I have to assume he is, but honestly, I'm not
sure.
100%.
Okay. You don't want to be quoted.
I don't want to just put it out there like that, but hopefully he is. He's been doing really well in the World Warriors, and when he's been getting top 8s in the NA World Warriors.
Nice.
So yeah, he's an extremely strong Alina player, but I would love to see Ingrid, and it looks like we might get it right now. There it is. The Pyromaniac. Viper is another one of my favorite characters. I'm with you. I'd love to see all of them.
Yeah.
Ingrid, bro, you got to give these devs props because this character was barely a character, and they full-fledged made her like
brought her to life.
Yeah, bro, that's the perfect way to put it. They brought her to life in Street Fighter 6, and she is a really unique concept. Obviously, we've already seen Punk doing work with her. She's got some strong fundamental stuff, right? Like that stand heavy kick is a problem normal.
Sunshot on Oki, okay. Sunshot again. Oh, looking for the.
He's ready for the spin knuckle to go through.
Yeah, looking for the spin knuckle to go through. Bonk. I love the sound effect. That's my favorite sound effect on the throw.
Best forward throw in the game, 100%.
Definitely. Oh, crouch medium drive rush. No, drops the combo.
Ouch, bruh.
Man.
Just the leader, bro. She got some good damage right there. Did spin the meter, but
don't
beats the DP. And nice punish as well. Considering that's a optimal meter build for the round.
Unfortunate though, because the crouch medium drive rush was really good time. Like a really good time of the round. You would have had leading life and momentum, but drop the combo there, which you cannot afford to do on this game.
Yeah, right there. He's going for a confirm. I think they spiral arrow.
Doesn't confirm off the jab counter here. Puts himself in burnout here.
Yeah, you really got to keep control of this corner now while you're in burnout.
No sunveil. Okay, back throw.
Right, now it's real scary. You got mirror to defend yourself, but still.
Oh, wow. Level 1, parries it. Is trying to obviously look out for DI and that, so level 1 came out.
Yeah, we're just going to take the full damage actually with the level 3. Burn himself out
That's not going to kill, but yeah, he's in a good situation afterwards.
Yes, now what if they got any chip setup or something like that? Try to take full
no
damage.
supers.
Somebody again. Yeah, we saw Pyromaniac. It was a chunk of chip on the first one, so I don't blame him for trying to move at the end right there because I think he dies to the chip anyway.
Chipped out from the flare there. Nicely placed. Alright, so flare again. Got a decent range, you know? Deceptive range.
No, 100%. Yeah, even like the light flare doesn't go full screen or anything, it definitely still has some spacing to it. Anti-air always with the ready as well.
Yep.
Like that from Lemon Bread, though, starting to force the issue with the
I don't think that was a safe jump, but she hasn't got DP anyway, right?
Yeah.
Could have gone for the sunveil, but that's it. Parry it.
Saludos a las 5 personitas que están acá en el stream. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo les va? ¿Cómo les va?
He was walking back as well and it still got clipped.
Legitimately.
Estamos viendo las peleitas de Strish. ¿Va a estar un rato más?
Check the directly into the OD beam, right? It's good. It's usually plus on block for her. So
Yo creo que esta es la primera Ingrid que vemos en stream.
Speaking of plus on block, same thing with the booty bump in the sky. I didn't want to stick the hand in. Oh, that time, yo, the DP.
Yo, the timing.
Actually prevented the punish. Bonked again.
Okay.
Now we're up to 2. Oh, yeah. Once she gets up to 2 stocks,
Buena.
you are going to die very easily getting hit by any of the beams.
Very nice. She has not been out very long, but people are already putting in work with her. With all her tools, man. She looks
Pyromaniac.
in her element, she looks quite strong. You know, when she gets going.
100%.
Yeah.
She gets mauled, you know what I'm saying? She's one of those characters that has like when she gets her speed, she's got frustrating neutral to play against. She's got some potent offense, obviously some good damage, but she can get mauled 100%.
Yeah, if you get in on her, like, you know, she's only got the sun veil. I call that the S unveil though. It's called sun veil, but I call it the S unveil because it's a shenanigans unveil.
Yes.
She doesn't care what shenanigans you got. She's
Unveils.
countering. It's a shenanigans unveil.
Shenanigans unveil.
Counters both strikes and throws, right? So all your little setups or whatever.
La Ingrid con la patada fuerte. El rainbow. Rainbow kick.
The drop kick into the sunveil. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna not press any buttons when she's in your face, right?
100%.
So I love that bait, man.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's like frustrating about playing the character. But what's not frustrating is the immaculate World Warriors that are happening all over the world. Of course, we got the U.S. Midwest coming up very soon here, July 5th. Just a weekend or two away when it comes to the World Warriors stuff. Again, the Capcom Pro Tour does not stop. You know what I mean? It's always going, whether it be offline or online. Of course, World Warrior Midwest coming soon, man.
Definitely. People
Coming soon.
Your best 3 performances is what's going to tell the story about whether you qualify or not for the big one, the Capcom Cup Finals.
Yeah, be sure to tune in because Midwest, obviously, always one of the hype regions of the year. You know, you got Jack, you got Dual Kevin, you got Joey, you got all kinds of great players. But also this year, Psycho is part of the U.S. Midwest for World Warrior as well, one of the best players in North America. And he did win the last one, so, you know, I mean, he's invaded the region, started taking some World Warriors for himself, so it's going to be fun to watch throughout the season.
Nice. Can you remember who won the first one?
The first one was, I want to say, Dual Kevin. I believe Dual Kevin came back and won, but I will double check.
I mean,
here.
that wouldn't be a surprise. You know, we already know what he's capable of, and I just feel like Dual Kevin over the last couple of years has really changed it up. You know, he's really leveled up. He's really shown us what he's made of. Like, it's just super solid. Whether it's a local, like a smaller tournament, or whether it's a big international. Definitely always great performances from him.
To be as consistent as he's been has been extremely impressive.
It's not easy, yeah.
Like it is wild to see, man, and it's just so cool the journey that he's been on as well, right? Like he was initially like a Marvel player. You don't see that many people transition this successfully from like a fast tag-based style to Street Fighter. And the fact that he's been able to do this so well has been very, very impressive, man.
One of the more
wild.
ultra consistent players at that level, right? You know,
yes.
We often see top players that end up winning a major then losing in pools, but you'll always see him coming through. He'll always get there. Those top 16s, those top 8s. He'll always be up there. So yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to Joel Kevin, man.
A ver cuál es la pelea que viene.
One real quick, as we are going to get into a quick break here in a moment. But before we do, I will clarify. It was actually Jack.
Oh no,
Jack
that's right. Yes. So Jack first this time, and then Psycho for the second one.
Psycho in the second.
And then they're going to be battling, jostling for power in the third one coming up. But yes, we're going to be back with more Street Fighter 6 action after this short break. Don't go away. We'll see you soon.
Nerd. Commentary is about keeping people engaged. Yes. Right?
This guy lied to me for 15 years. I didn't know his age. That was like my first couple months in the game. I guess it's weird for you to call me daddy. I need to go back. I gotta avenge myself. Stop, guys. You're making me laugh.
No two competitors are the same. Some run on routine for the chance to win big. Some make time to rise through the brackets. Some lock in with confidence. However you prepare, there's a place for every kind of competitor. PlayStation Tournaments. Sign up today on PS.
Ay, ay, ay.
even get fans. But that's
air apprehend, try to go for it, but guess what? The 2H is still there.
Okay.
A ver qué está pasando aquí.
Chipotle and 2XKO are back for round 2.
Nothing.
Sometimes, but I think it does help me sometimes. But I think it's just when I was a scrub, I had really, I think, bad, like, my mindset for fighting games weren't too good because I didn't really understand how to play them correctly. So I just had some scrubby things I used to do that worked, and I think that's why I think that way.
Are we range? We absolutely are. And Beanie Bean, put yourself up to set point again.
Big ol' interrupt right there. Big ol' hitbox on the side of Headless. Always take time, take a couple hits, picks up with rotation, wakes up with buttons, wakes up with violence. You cannot run at me like that.
Gotcha. This one to follow up with it and allow you just to be able to get the extension. Pressure coming in off your bleed debuff.
Don't matter. Just away with it. I like the break.
Uh-oh, the Headless, though, able to take one, but Timo narrowly avoiding it.
Oh, again? Oh, my God. It could have been something terrible, but wait a second. Beanie Bean is on the ground.
It was incredibly bold. Now, did it work the first time? Sure. Second time, maybe not the charm here. Doesn't matter for Beanie Bean, though, but still getting slammed off your assist to Macaulay.
Assist. She has one more in the back pocket. Goes to the other side, gets low.
Still just having to pop it off projectiles, able to at least null and void you allow it, but Darius caught up a bit. Campfire launch.
Drop the combo once again. The gun paw. Can't be like this.
We still got a badge off the slingshot, though. Okay, projectiles lead in. The rush up, coming off a loud try to extend it, especially just off X1 like that one.
A lot of damage here. If you don't drop the you roll, you could be the Chipotle champion. Slam him down, level 1.
Full dead and done. Beanie Bean able to take it 2-1 here against Gunpaw in our Chipotle extra match.
Venga, no hay nadie por ahí, bueno, yo creo que vamos a cerrar. Vamos a cerrar porque nadie se llegó. Y bueno, voy a poner a hacer otras cosas y pongo la Evo de fondo porque lamentablemente no cayó nadie. Y se entiende, el tema en Venezuela está fuerte. Ahorita vamos a hacer una publicación importante, muy importante, sobre lo que pasó allá. Así que, para la gente que me está escuchando, 2 personitas, estén atentos a mis redes. Los quiero mucho y se me cuida.